Hello everybody and welcome back to Ravenhearst version 3. I do apologise for that, guys. It's just I don't know what happened to the... Just can't figure it out. It's one of those problems that just can't seem to... I mean, we went like months and it wasn't an issue. And now it just seems to have come back again over the last few weeks, and yet, you know, nothing's changed on my system. I just... There's nothing more frustrating than an intermittent problem. I mean, no one minds, you know, working a couple of 320 hours if necessary to fix an issue, but if you don't know, if you can't repeat the problem. Can you hear that, Blake? You're like... All working fine now. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I think I heard the follow as well. I mean, but then again, I always hear it, which is why it makes no sense. You see, if I can hear it and OBS is showing that it's hearing it, why the hell is it not getting to you guys? It just literally, it's one of it's one of those impossible things to get your head around, isn't it? It just doesn't make sense. You're right, Eric, and how you doing, mate? Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, fella. You having a nice one, mate? Managed to get a bit of Arakan time, have you? Bit of mine. bit of a sore head then, Divine, yeah? Who's that? Is that? Oh, 104 wellness. You right, Mark? How you doing, bro? How's things? I'm not seeing you for donkey shocks, Mark. How's things, mate? Oh, we're back to day one wellness. Look, 100. You're hungover, stuck in a hotel in Lincoln. You missed breakfast. And you've eaten all the free cookies. Said how? Oh my god, mate. It's a disaster, bro. How did you let this happen, mate? You should never get so hungover in a hotel that you can't make it down for breakfast, mate. You should have just got them to deliver it to your room. Put it on the expense account, mate. Okay, so let me just grab... Where's the rest of me bacon and eggs? Let's grab a few more of those. So what else are we actually planning on? Let's make... Really? Let's make the rest of those crossbow bolts. So that's looking okay, isn't it? So we can make... Should we make the advanced workbench then? Because I have actually got enough. Let's just make sure I actually can make another wrench, guys. Mechanical parts for... 26 I've got. Should we go for it then? This isn't going to cock me up, is it? So we need iron, mechanical, wrench, and claw. Oh. That's sod's law, isn't it? The one thing I haven't got that I normally do have. It's not to wait. It's unfortunately it is 10 o'clock though. So let's go and do a bit of mining. We can get it made in the morning. That's going to put me a day behind scavenging again. God damn it, dude. Never mind. Never mind. We need to dig of an evening because we desperately need iron for those iron bars. I don't know where we're going to spend the next horde night, guys. Genuinely not sure about that. You don't normally suffer with a hangover. I do not like it. Was that from the stag and hen do then, was it, Divine? Did you have a lovely one? Czar's drinking tea. What the hell? No. There's something gone wrong, Feathers. It can't possibly be Czar, mate. What? Is he going through some sort of like midlife crisis or something? Divine. I got the hammer really early on, Arakan. It was the wrench that I struggled with for a little bit, but I've actually had the wrench for quite a while. I've not been able to make or get the steel that I need to guarantee making another one there, you see. Something definitely going on there, Feathers. This is, you got me quite worried now, mate. I tell you what, I mean, I'm not a gin drinker. I mean, I don't drink like that, but I have to say, a gin and tonic with a slice of lemon in it, I would definitely consume one of those. That's quite a nice drink. Gin with proper Schweppes Indian tonic water and an actual chunk of lemon in there is actually a very nice drink. Quite refreshing. But definitely not something that I would have more than one of, let's put it that way. Got chicken today, have you, Divine? A nice cheeky chicken. We used to have things like that at Christmas. My dad had, oh, still does have to this day, quite a nice little array of alcoholic drinks in his drinks cabinet. And I used to like, so Christmas time, you know, have a couple of different drinks. A gin and tonic was always nice. And a Bacardi and Coke. Like that, that was nice. Can't you make the hammers then, Arakan? Can you not just make a claw hammer? Once you've got the advanced workbench. I'm impressed with our continuing gains with regards... Because this, in theory, is going to be 3 wide all the way down here. And then we need it to turn west. Which is that away, don't we? Should we just go... I'm just going to go back 3 more and then... can turn. Because I just put points in... minus 69 in sexual Tyrannosaurus tentacles. I've been putting it off for a while. I just didn't really feel like there was much point until I got the advanced workbench and the blacksmithing station unlocked. So now with the minus 69 and sexual Tyrannosaurus up to 3 points in each, I do believe, and I'll be able to combine tools to go for like level 300-ish. We should be able to start making some progress. At the moment, I'm really desperate for iron. So it's a schematic, you think, for the hammer, was it? Well, no, it can't be a schematic. A schematic would be the parchment thing, wouldn't it? I don't know. We'll find out in a bit. I think what we do need to do, I might, I don't know. Well, let's get the advanced workbench up and running, and then we can start thinking about getting a really good iron crossbow, can't we? I might hit a cracker book if we can find one. Oh, careful. Thank you very much for the bits, Keaton. I will do, Keaton. Will do. Does it have to be now, Keaton, or do you, as long as I get around to it later? Is it something that I need to check now, or? I think primarily now level 30 is the big target for the iron tools, isn't it? We're never gonna get the unfortunately, until I get iron bars, the mosh pit is just out of the question. So there's just no point in worrying about it. We'll I'm really tempted. I didn't want to, but I am really quite tempted to put a wall up around the main base. Oh my god, look at that. Ugh, melty walls. That freaks me out every time I see that. You make the tool head for the hammer. I think Eric was saying we need a schematic possibly for it, so We've not done any scavenging for quite a while though, so I think we'll be alright. We'll find it in the end. It's all part of the hunt anyway, isn't it? I don't mind it. See, I don't mind that, Drust, man. Sorry, I was just reading what you said there. I see, to me, one of the biggest mistakes they made in the vanilla game was getting rid of calipers, mate. The search for calipers was one of the best parts for me. It was kind of that knowing that ammo was locked behind something you needed to get out there and get. I like that everything isn't given to me on a plate. It's different to games like Subsistence and Hold Your Own, where there's not really anything to actually loot apart from random holdings on the ground. Oh, Cadwest, thank you so much. Oh, dude, 11 months as well, bro. And it's a Prime sub. Thank you very much for using your Prime over here, Cadwest. Thank you very, very much, mate. Top banana geezer. Let's get some sub love in chat for Cadwest, please, folks. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. See, I don't mind that. You know, it forces me to get out there, Drustman. You know, if the advanced workbench could just be made from early on, like the Forge, then you could just live the Hermit style. I like the fact that it's that eureka moment when you get something. It's like, yes, you know, yes. I found the calipers. I found the, you know, the claw hammer. It forces me to, you know, I'm struggling to eat. So, you know, scavenging's really difficult for me, but that's what I enjoy. Because scavenging in this game is actually good fun, because there's a myriad of different POIs to go to. There's 101 different weapons and tactics you can use to do it. It's not like Subsistence, where you just literally wander around a freaking map, you know, looting boxes. Which, you know, that's where RNG hurdles or barriers to progression, to me, become ridiculous. In a game like this, I think it adds to it in many ways. Like I said, the removal of calipers for making ammo was to me a bad mistake. Thank you very much, Cadwest. Thank you very much for the Prime sub, bro. That's it, real life. I'll never forget that bloody server I was playing on, where I'd started up quite a long time before Chica, and I think it was Freddy at the time. And I'd been looking for calipers for bleeding ages. Not like actually actively seeking though, but very much on the needed list. And Chica and Freddy started up level 1 characters. I think it was like within the first 2 days, I think they found 3 sets of calipers. I was like, what the hell, boy? How is that even possible, mate? How you doing, Zar? Sorry, mate. How you doing, fella? I hear you've been a bit of a rogue character, Mr. Zaranthion. And what is with this tea, sir? Tea? As in PG Tips tea, sir? What's going on, bro? What's happened to the hot chocolate? Has there been a bit of a lover's tiff with the hot chocolate, has there? Thanks, Cadwest. Yeah, I did, thanks, Zar. Yeah, I had a really nice time, mate. Yeah, it was, had some good news as well, for a change. So that was kind of nice. Yeah, it was good, mate. It was good. Didn't even get a chance to get sort of on the internet, really, Zar. I was saying earlier, it's just been although I had access to the internet on my phone and everything, we just nattering away all day long, really, yesterday and the evening before. So yeah, all good fun, thanks, mate. Sniffles have subsided a little bit as well, so that's a bonus. It was PG Tips, bank holiday, and we had a bugger all to do, so I went to make the girls a coffee tea and decided to make one for yourself too. Took you 20 minutes arguing with myself before I drank it. And then when I did it, it was shit. Oh, thank God for that, mate. Oh, I was dreading this moment, mate. I thought you were going to say, I made it, and you know what? I actually realised I quite like it. Thank God, Zar. There's hope for you yet, mate. Didsicles, thank you for the sub as well, bro. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Thank you very, very much, bro. Cheers, Didsicles. Always nice to see you. Thank you. get some sub love in chat for Didsicles. Thank you very much, bro. Really do appreciate the subs, guys. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Realine, what do I think of MOBAs? I'm terrified of them. Absolutely terrified of them, mate. I have a feeling that MOBAs would be something that I would become extremely addicted to, mate. I genuinely think that MOBAs are something I would... They're a throwback to the old school kind of PC gaming that I used to like anyway. I used to play a lot of Warcraft, Orcs versus Humans, you know, those kind of sort of strategy, micromanagement, you know, force versus force, straight tower defense style games. And MOBA is the natural evolution of that in terms of multiplayer and competitive gameplay. And there's something very slick about them. There's something very, I don't know, just... I'm drawn to them, and that's why I don't play them, dude. I have a feeling that... One of my biggest issues with PC gaming, mate, was basically MMOs. That's why I stopped playing World of Warcraft in the end, mate. It wasn't because... Although at the time I blamed World of Warcraft, you know, I needed an excuse to stop playing it, and I blamed World of Warcraft and what it was becoming. But actually, in hindsight, and I think as you look back on the realities of the situation, it was because I wanted to break the habit of playing the same game all the time. All my friends who I'd been playing with up till then, who had consoles, and you know, down the pub we'd be talking about games, but all I had to talk about was World of Warcraft, mate. I wanted to go and try all these amazing new games, you know, that Epic were coming up with, and all the rest of it back then. So I think that's the problem with a MOBA. It's a bit like 7 Days has basically just taken over my MMO world, really. I still see this as a miniature online game rather than a massively sort of multiplayer online game. But the thing that I don't know, I just have a horrible feeling that a MOBA would just suck my entire day away, dude. You died earlier on Ravenhearst when I knocked a ladder out and the hatch fell on your head and killed you instantly from... Oh my god! I was about to say, were you already on low health? 100... Jesus Christ, Cadwest, that's shocking, mate. Whoa. Gutted, bro. Genuinely, that is a very unlucky... Well, yeah, it's just one of those needless deaths, isn't it? It's like mine in this, to be honest, Cadwest. I came out of a dig pit, which is always a danger because, you know, you've not been aware of your surroundings for a couple of minutes. And I came in here to make some cobblestone, and while I was trying to find it, bang, I just got train wrecked, dude. It'll be turning into a pisshead soon. Thank you very much, Didsicles. Thank you. You've got some burgers in for you and the wife for dinner, although I'm not sure I'll let her have any yet. All depends. That's it. He's going to have burgers and cider. Have you ever thought of playing something like League of Legends offline to just experiment with and try it? No. No. Because it wouldn't make... I still think I'd be drawn into it, mate. Don't get me wrong, it's not because I'm scared of getting drawn into a game. It's just that's what I have to be careful of with PC gaming. It's that I tend, or rather MMO style or possibly MOBA style games. It's that thought of just never playing anything else again. It's bad enough with 7 Days, bro. It really is. But the beauty of 7 Days is I always feel like I'm playing something fresh. You know, I can play a new mod. We can wait for the big alpha changes. It's not the same as just playing a MOBA, is it? You know, there's going to be some variation in there. I could argue the same for World of Warcraft and things. You know, they do have big updates, don't they? But Creed, it's just money. Thank you very much, Creed. Thank you very much. Thank you for using your Prime sub as well, mate. I really appreciate you considering us for your monthly primer. Thank you, Creed. Dying to affording hatch is a classic. I think I'd be proper taking a break if that happened to me, I tell you, mate. But the other thing is as well, Realone, and I noticed you just mentioned community there, actually. I was just about to come on to the second part of my discussion. It's the fear of struggling to get to know the game with assholes. If I was to play League, I'd like to play with somebody that kind of knows the ropes and can sort of teach me the basics and enjoy it for what it is, you know, a game. And I think that the problem with League is that I do often hear, and it's not just League, it's all MOBAs in general, that they tend to have quite hostile communities. They seem to be less than understanding of new players, even though it's the new players that are the fresh blood, I suppose. I'm sure it's not as bad as it's made out to be, and I'm sure if you play with the right people and all the rest of it, you know, you can still have a lot of fun with the game. But it's the art style, it's that methodology of the gameplay, it's having that role to fulfill. I love all the characters that they have. You know, there's a wonderful wealth of lore and history in some of these MOBAs, aren't there? I think I'd love it, mate. I think I could turn it on today and still be sitting here at 10 o'clock tonight, raging at the game. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet there's a few people in chat who could comment on the toxicity of MOBAs, but yeah. League of Legends has a community. Last time I played it, it was just reading profanities in a lot of languages and finding out my mum had been sleeping with children across the globe. I didn't even know you'd played. I tell you what, Zar, I don't know who you are today, mate. I mean, Jesus Christ, a boozy alcoholic, tea-drinking League of Legends player. I mean, what the hell, bro? It's all coming out all of a sudden, isn't it? What else are we going to find out about you this week? You just watch, you like the pro scene. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because I did actually used to watch a little bit of it. I honestly don't really know enough about the game, though, to have really got into it as an esport, for example. But I enjoyed watching it to a degree. Right, guys, I've got to go and get a coffee. I'm really sorry. It's going to be one of those weird in-game days today. But I do need to go and grab a quick drinky poos. I'm rather parched. I think a nice Americano Tassimo coffee. And then I will be back with you. And thank you very much, Creed. Seriously, thank you for the sub. And thank you even more so for using your Prime. Thank you. Just reading that about the Greatest Show, man. I bet you loved it, Zar. I bet you did, mate. It blew my mind, dude. You know what my hostility towards musicals has been over the years, and even I had to say, no, that was something else, mate. It was the one that converted me. I'm not buying it, bro. Deep in your heart, you know the truth, fella. What were we gonna do, guys? There was what was the plan for today? Advanced work. Oh yes, I needed some forged iron, didn't I? Oh, Valion, thank you for the bits. Not quite so secret. Still in chat. What's that like on? Can't remember. You saw a film on YouTube over the weekend that had a number of big companies, including Blizzard, Riot, and Ubisoft. They're planning to make a shared effort towards having the same morale. Oh, the same morales around. Oh wow, interesting. So almost like they will come together to try and establish some sort of moral ethics within gaming. Jesus Christ, man. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, this is a shame. These are like this, and it's really throwing me. I don't know whether they're on or off. Now we should have some more arrows. So let's then make some iron. Forged iron. We need to light it then. Let's come out and do that. Lucky. Quick check around. Make sure there's no Z's about to come and say hello to me. Well, that's rather pretty. Oh, I rather like that. It's a rather nice little view of the Grumbodian Manor there, look. I'll take it. Okay, so let's pop that on. Iron. How many we got? 240. Now let's make 100. Doesn't hurt to have a few left over, does it? And then let's make ourselves some new crossbow bolts as well. Because we're not, yeah, they're level 30 for the next upgrade on that front. Okay. Now, is there anything else that I actually need the advanced campfire for? Because I can't make steel or anything anyway, can I? Yeah, that's level 40, I think, is it? Steel arrowhead mold required. That's interesting. Should we go and make a steel arrowhead mold and see if we can actually use it? Well, this is it, Lakon. This is it. I mean, I think League of Legends gets a lot of stick, but is that not just largely because it's such a high-profile game? I mean, I've watched some horrendous comments. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Ninja recently. I mean, I don't care what anybody's thoughts on Fortnite is, and to be honest, I'm not particularly interested in what personal opinions of Ninja are. You know, none of us have ever sat down the pub with a bloke and got to know him or anything, or at least I certainly haven't. And I just find everything that has happened with Twitch and Fortnite and his channel just to be fascinating. It's like watching something quite special unfold in the history of Twitch. I was watching him play PUBG on, I think, Friday. Was it Saturday? Saturday evening, and. You know, this isn't about a discussion about Fortnite versus PUBG, but you could just tell just how utterly bored he was. They're such different games in terms of, you know, that high-octane kind of rush of adventure and skill and panic and mayhem. And I just started thinking, Jesus Christ, I used to love PUBG. I used to absolutely love PUBG. And I was watching it all the time, even if I wasn't playing it. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, Fortnite's popped up, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm not a massive fan of the art style. I'm not sure if, you know, is it just trying to cash in on the PUBG thing? And before I knew it, I started watching people actually knew how to use the building mechanics and were really good, just skillfully at shooting things. I'm sure that translates to many games. You know, if you're good at that, you're good at it, right? And just watching someone of that caliber playing that game, I'm cheering him on as much as 70,000 other people are. He's just so freaking amazing to watch. Sometimes I used to quite often talk about Summit 1G. I used to watch a lot of Summit, and What did I come back for, guys? Advanced workbench. So, well, I need the iron then, don't I? Did I not bring the iron back? I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. It's like watching something very magical happen within the world of Twitch. I used to talk, like I said, a lot about Summit, and Summit sometimes would take a shot. He'd be walking along like this, and he'd suddenly stop, drop, and just shoot someone behind a tree over there. And I'm like, I know I'm watching on Twitch, but Summit's got a really good quality stream. And I'm like, how did he even know there was a dude there? Or he'll be doing this, they'd stop, turn around, drop down, and snipe someone behind a tree over there. And I'm like, how did he even know that dude was there, bro? I mean, seriously, is he got like super sensitive hearing or something? And of course, you know, he's got a cracking set of headphones on and all the rest of it. And the guy's that good, but I feel the same way with Ninja. So some of the scenarios I've seen that bloke get out of, oh my god, it's like you're on a different level, mate, a different level. But I didn't realise how boring PUBG was. It really hadn't. When I was watching PUBG, I genuinely enjoyed watching PUBG, and now I cannot watch that game. I'm really struggling to watch it compared to Fortnite. And like I said, this isn't about whether or not you like it or don't like it or anything like that. It's just my personal opinion. I've really been enjoying watching that fast, manic. You know, I love the fact that, you know, a little bit of movement in the distance is, you know, because everything's so crisp and clean on the screen, and everybody's kind of got very similar graphical settings in that sense. Whereas PUBG, I can watch someone have this beautiful stream with these beautiful environments, and they're so handicapped by that, as opposed to someone who's got like one blade of grass per square kilometre kind of thing. Right, so we want to make the advanced workbench. So I've got the claw hammer. I've got the wrench. I can't think what else it was. Advanced workbench. Mechanical parts was the only other thing. Oh. Did you just hear a screamer, guys? Oh shit, did I just hear a screamer? I need 30 mechanical parts. Oh, what? Ooh. Oh shit, that was nearly a major disaster, guys, because I also need mechanical parts for the wrench. Whoa, we need 34 minimum. Whoa. Careful, bro. God, blimey, that could have been a massive disaster. Alright, let me just throw in that into there. What time is it? 8:15. Should we go and hit the town and get some mechanical parts then? That'll be nice and easy, won't it? Oh, I swear I heard a bloody Daphne then, you know. You really watch Shroud play PUBG? Yeah, I mean, I did start watching Shroud quite a lot, actually, because I didn't even know who Shroud was, mate. The only sort of competitive players, I suppose Lyric, not so much. I mean, as in competitive. I mean, I've always found Lyric to be very skillful as well, but Lyric's cast has got even more about it. You know, I do enjoy watching Lyric, end of story, no matter what he's playing. But Summit 1G and then Shroud, for what I felt were very skilled players. You know, very much in a league of their own at times, depending on the games they're playing. You know, bit of Dr. Disrespect, just because, you know, it can be funny to watch Dr. Disrespect having a bit of a blag and all the rest of it. I'll be honest, I haven't watched him for quite a while now. Because Ninja, I just really enjoy watching Fortnite, and there's a level of skill there with Ninja that I don't even know how he does it. I was speaking to people like from Brub, because a lot of my friends are playing Fortnite at the minute, and a couple of them that had been watching Ninja, and now I just don't know. I just don't get how he does it. You know, you can sort of see yourself as that person that's about to be completely mullered by him, even though you think every single advantage available in the game is yours. He still somehow manages to completely screw you over. I don't know, it's interesting. I never thought I'd be the sort of person that would sit there and say I actually regularly watch, you know, one of these mega epic super streamers. playing a game like Fortnite, and yet here I am. I don't know, it just puts a smile on my face. I'm not sure. I'm kind of keeping that Didsicles just for a little bit. I don't know whether to get the wall up and then hopefully it will never get destroyed. And I kind of like that haunted car out the front of my place. Josh OG, is it? I keep hearing about this fella. Yeah, he's supposed to be very, very, very good, isn't it? I don't know. Is it Josh OG? Josh Og? I don't know. I've never seen him. I don't think. Yeah, they are, Lakon, honestly. Anyone that tries to say that, you know, it's not skill-based needs to watch some of these people. They can just destroy the competition, mate. It's a whole different level of gaming. It's very, very impressive to watch, I have to say. I mean, respect to the guys and girls that do it, you know. So it almost starts making me rethink the whole topic of esports. That's always a hot potato, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that tonight. Just man the steel arrows. Let's see if we can get the advanced workbench up and running first. Myth and Ninja, yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh jeez, crazy stuff. Kind of nice watching a game. I think the other thing I'm quite impressed with it's been how a game has so changed viewer habits on Twitch. It's interesting to see these games come out of nowhere. You know, one day it was PUBG, and then there was that huge sort of social media kerfuffle with them sort of very much implying that Epic were doing the dirty on them by creating a battle royale mode within Fortnite, and you know, watching the scales of viewership in constant turmoil, and this one guy just came out of, well, not out of nowhere. I mean, that's a ridiculous thing to say. I mean, Ninja's been around for a hell of a long time and worked his ass off to get where he is, no doubt. But the way that all switched so recently, it's just unbelievable. I could hear some. Now we do some. Yeah, we're not going to get many mechanical parts out of these. Do you want to go to the new tower? No, because it might be the one that's causing the server crashes. In fact, I was talking today about anybody that's on the server today. Please, please, please do not go to a new city. Just in case it causes the server crash and corrupted save to boot if things go really bad. So no, I mean, all I can think of is the issue they think is due to a massive increase in sleeper spawns in some of the POIs. Up to and including 3 times the amount of sleepers you get in a normal Dishong tower, and we know how bad Dishong tower is, mate. So I'm staying the hell away from anything that I don't know isn't causing any performance issues. So no, hopefully that's not the one that will get ripped out, bro. If it is, I might, you know, pay a cheeky visit to it, maybe in a single player game, and see if we can at least still experience it. If it has to get removed for one reason or another, because it would be lovely to see it, wouldn't it? I mean, it looked amazing from a distance. Do you reckon there's anything in the seafood place to get mechanical parts from? There's got to be some aircon and stuff in there, hasn't there? It's not a bad idea, that Drustman, bringing out some of the extra bits and bobs. To be honest, mate, I don't know why I started wrenching the car. Well, we know for a fact the cars don't really have that many mechanical parts in them, so I don't know what I thought I was doing there anyway, quite honestly. Oh yeah, not that. As I was talking about the other one, Didsicles. It was one of the very first things we saw when we spawned in on the server. It was right over here. This is where I kind of spawned in, and we travelled down here, and there's a huge tower. Huge tower, way bigger than anything else that I've seen in the game. I'm going to get caught with my knickers around my ankles if I go in there, aren't I? Oh, here we go. Here come the boys. Look, millions of the buggers. If you get mechanical parts out of things like the refrigerators and what have you, I've never really tried, to be honest. I didn't look just, man. I'm not sure if the cash register did or not. To be honest, I thought I'd wrench it and see, and doesn't look like it, mate. Oh my god, what is that? Yeah, the AC units definitely have mechanical parts. It's the only one that we've found guaranteed thus far. In fact, I actually found... the last one I found, I actually opened the aircon vent and it got 2 mechanical parts in it before I even wrenched it, which was rather nice. Rather nice to say the least. Oh, come on, really? Oh. Oh, blimey. It's like the bleeding Chuckle Brothers, isn't it, look? Yeah, I know Undead Legacy had mechanical parts, didn't they, in the cash registers and things. It's still one of the things I struggle with because, you know, we play the different mods and never sure what's what and what changes have been made from one mod version to the next. I'm very, I just don't want to get caught in here. What's this made out of? Pretty solid, actually. There's no way out once I'm in there. That's what's niggling me. She can't even get out of there, can she? What's that? The skateboarders? What's that? The skateboarders have what? Loads of mechanical parts? What do you mean by the skateboarders, dude? Get rid of that gore pile. An empty, hungry zombie. Make sure there's no one out the back about to come ruining my day. Fact. Oh no, because then if they come from the other direction, I'm going to trap myself, aren't I? So we got 2 aircon units, possibly another one. Did I get some mechanical parts from the hoodies then? Did I? Did I really? It don't look like it, mate. That's what I was wondering. When you said skate, I thought you meant, oh, do you mean like the skateboard POI as opposed to the hoodie skateboarders? I can't see why I'd get mechanical parts from them. Probably just sheer fluke, perhaps. I've just killed a couple and not got any. If we see them, we'll start keeping an eye on that Dressman, because that would be really handy to share that knowledge with folks if it turns out to be, even if it's like, you know, 50-50 chances. It's a nice way to get them if you're really struggling to make that wrench or something that you need. Because although the aircon units are great, there's not, you know, there's not a million of them, is there? It's got a really high chance of dropping them. Maybe we should go searching for skateboarders then. Listen out. Didn't realise there was a door there. One, didn't know there was an escape exit. 2, never even looked at it to see if there was a zombie coming through it. He's completely oblivious to that door. Knobber. Aircon. Where else are we going to find aircon? We only needed a few, and I've got 5, so... Be nice to get about 20 to have some in reserve. Yeah, that'd be much later in the game. I think Dick to Cheney, plus the steel requirement and everything like you've said. Probably some aircon in here, isn't there? Jesus Christ. Well, there's a hoodie, dude. Careful, Grummy. Oh, you knobber. God damn it. Dude. I don't seem to be getting those from them, but... Oh, what is this place? This is like proper weird, mate. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. That sounds like one out there, doesn't it? Oh, come on, that was a headshot. I don't like this in here one little bit, guys. I feel very, very, very trapped right now. I don't know. I reckon I didn't check earlier, mate. It's we were very, very close, dude. Very, very close. Oh shit! Oh god, I thought she was running. Oh god. Oh, panic setting. Panic is setting. Oh god, Grum. Oh my god, you completely knob. Oh my god, there's nowhere to go. Oh god, Grum. Smash the freaking window. Jesus, good god, sir. What were you thinking, complete amateur?
Future sailors.
Oh, dude.
Future sailors. Electronic castaway. Digital stowaway.
You're right, Sean.
Cyborg sea dog, tell me what you dream of. Future sailors.
Swear you're a jinx, you are, mate. That's twice you popped into chat and nearly had me murdered. What are you up to, bro? Hey? Oh my god, I just cannot hit this knobber. Oh my god. Should we start again? Oh god! Oh bollocks! Oh no! Oh no! Sean. Shawnee McShawn pants. That dude actually landed on my head. I just had a giant ass Hawaiian zombie land on my head. Now that would have been a terrible way to go. I didn't even see him up there. Although having said that, now that I think about it, no, I did see him up there. Actually. During our dance. I just suddenly clicked what that was. Bloody Jesus, bloody H Christ, mate. Can't believe I missed so many shots on her then. Total panic. Total panic. Calmer, more relaxed, not in an enclosed space. Everything's alright, mate. We should play some Fortnite, right? We'll take Ninja down. That time someone dethroned him. I reckon we can do it. How's things, Sean? How you doing, mate? How's your Easter weekend going, fella? How's your better half doing? Oh my god, she can get through. God damn it, the other one couldn't get through those blocks. Can't help but feel she's basically the one that I just killed. Having respawned. You know, the lanky lass. the fat guy on the face, Oh! God damn, slow down, bro. go and check that bloody roof out. Oh, 2 aircon vents as well. So, I mean, we know there's some on the roof. Getting 2's kind of nice, isn't it? Right, let me drink my coffee while we're up here, guys. What time is it? 2:15. What's that? Your tags? What tags, feathers? Fortnite has aim assist. What? Even what on the PC version? Is it? That's not a bad idea. That cattle. Is your name Cattle with an L, or is it a Catty? Catty. Shall I call you Cat? Take care, Dress man. Good luck with it, mate. Good luck with your looting. Thanks for the sub, bro. Now we are infected, but I don't really care about that because I've got quite a few antibiotics back at home. We found an onion, a cheeky onion. Yeah, it's a good idea about the gas pumps. We'll give it a go in a minute. Let's just switch that out for that. Ah, I thought it was an L. I thought it was. So sometimes it can be quite hard to read on chatty in certain colours. But, oh, Jesus, balls! Balls. I want to get that safe as well. I've got a lot. Oh my God! You see what? Really, the range he punched that? Then you're having a laugh, mate. Oh my God, I'm down. Why am I only on 66 health? Did I not have a paracetamol a minute ago? What the hell, bro? Jesus, how low did my health go? Did something not register? Did I not get the heal buff or something? Whoa, I was looking down there thinking I should be back to about 80 at least by now. Filing cabinets and shop. Well, we tried this, Arakan. That's how we used to remember it with filing cabinets and things like the office chairs. But it looks like it's all been nerfed, dude. That's what I mean. Everything seems to have changed. I had some bad luck with shopping trolleys. We'll go and give them another go. I mean, even if you only get one, I suppose that's better than getting nothing, though, right? I'm all right with the infection bids. We've got quite a few jars of honey. Fortunately, I've been stockpiling them and antibiotics, so it's not as bad as it could be, mate. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like as in some. You never know what I don't know about Twitch, you see, feathers. Including how to do our own emotes. You may have pissed off God in the game. I was helping myself to can the food from your local church and a pack of direwolves break down the side of the church to bit your ass. The nimble king that I am, you jumped off the podium, ran across the top of the pews and out the front of the church with only 20 hit points left. Nice one, dude. Nice one. It's always nice to hear of a great escape, King Kamala. I've had many a great escape on this server, I tell you, mate. The last time I played King Kamala on, I think it was Saturday. Jesus, mate, it was just like constant wolf spawn. I actually thought that something had seriously got broken in the game at one point. It was unbelievable. Like every single time I went to, I even started travelling a little bit away from home, thinking, oh, you know, we've got wolves around base camp or whatever it was. Let's travel a bit further away from our normal sort of haunting grounds. But everywhere I went, there was a goddamn bloody wolf pack. I had a wolf pack descend, like literally, so it's something like, oh my God, was that vitamins or? Yeah, I had a wolf pack descend on me, like something like in-game 30 minutes before the bloody horde. There was just no respite. What peripherals you after, Mark? You buying some new hardware, are you, fella? Well, happy shopping, mate. Hope you get some nice bargains. Oh, I'm full. We bet. So I'll tell you what, if I drop that, maybe. Okay. We did all of that in there, didn't we? We checked the roof out. So I mean, that's pretty much that whole POI. Drop down. Let me just. Oh, actually. Just try cracking one of these then. What was that? Oh, that's mechanical parts. It's not going to explode when I. Hey, that's some serious mechanical parts in there, bro. Nice one. Good call, mate. Good call. Nice one, cattle. Cat. Or cattler. We can call him cattler. Yeah, we'll get safe in a second. I just wanted to make sure everything was cleared out. I just don't like this area. It's too easy for them to sneak up behind me, guys. Let's have a little bit of time outside so we know we can. I just want to make sure that health is back up. Trouble is, if I do the same, I haven't really got anywhere to put anything. But I suppose it will use up the lock pick. We can always come back in the morning, can't we? Damn hard to hear them with the rain, isn't it? I reckon that little block of apartments over the road probably got some air cons up on the roof, do you reckon? I'm going to be honest. We got 29. We've literally doubled the amount of mechanical parts we had before we came out today. So that is just like... That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. No, I'm really low on points. This bad mechanic. It ain't going to happen at this point in the game. See, it's more a luxury. At the moment, I don't need mass production of parts. You know, I can come out and grab what I need. In fact, I don't even know if I've got any skill points to spend, mate, to be honest with you. The spicy chips I can make the fish and chips with once we figure out fishing. What was stopping me doing fishing, guys? There was actually... a reason that I couldn't do fishing. We found the schematic. It was I think we needed the advanced workbench to manufacture the pole, didn't we? It could be something that simple. I take it you've been streaming 7 days. Excuse me, Arican. Coffee nearly went down the wrong way then. Bit of cheeky Ravenhearst. Hi, Nero Games. How are you, mate? Gonna try and glug my coffee down while we go home. I've been making good coffee today, I tell you. Very nommy. What are you going to do about... Are you playing on a server, I reckon? What are you going to do about this restart next week? What's your thoughts on it? We may... It depends if... oh, Jesus Christ. I wonder what the hell that was there, then. Have I got red meat on me? Oh, gosh, he's after me. Get out of there, cat. Thought I'd treat myself to a bit of boom boom. Lovely jubbly. Bit of boom boom time. What's that, Nero? Go to military camps. Shout out. We can shout out. What do you want me to shout out, Nero? I have said hello to you, mate. Just like to shout out. Shout out, Nero Games! Shout out, bro! Shout out, fella! Shout it out! Shout it out, bro! You should see it when I'm trying to kill him with bloody arrows, Owen. Oh my god, dude. Seriously? They are unbelievable, bro. There's also been quite a few pig deaths on our server. Mr. Andy. Oh no, I didn't want you to die. Oh, balls. Oh, there's a boar there as well. Holy. Oh, shit. I got white meat slot. Get rid of that crap. Where's the piggy? I've just seen a boar as well. That is like bacon and eggs. That's all. Oh my god, look at the size of the gob on that thing. Where's the boar? Where's the boar? Come over here, fella. Come on, my little chicken. Sometimes the ball go down in 2 shots. Come on, outrun your zombie brethren, sir. Shit, you do this one. Not happening. I did get the pork, right? Yeah. Go. Nice. That was lucky. Bit of red meat, bit of white meat. Could you hurry up, please? Thank you. I'm gonna assume we're gonna start getting a bit chilly in a minute. Pop on the old duster. Blue ice cure stage 1 infections. I think I just found something like in Commander. I think I've actually got something in the backpack. We'll have a look when we get up top. Has anyone tried milking a cow? No, but I think you must be able to, mate, because to make the trioxin or whatever it's called, which is a necessary ingredient along with the hazmat suit to go to the radiation zones, you have... Oh my god, dude! Brains, ironically. Thank you very much for the sub, bro. Thank you very much for the sub, mate. And it's a primer as well. Thank you so much for using that over here, mate. I really do appreciate that, fella. Thank you. It's very generous of you. Thank you, mate. Let's get some sub love for Brains. Cheers, bro. Yeah, someone did actually ask earlier. I don't know whether it's because of the pop-up, but for those of you that do want to sort of communicate outside of the stream, whether it be about 7 days or anything else, come and join us on Discord. Discord isn't like a sub-only thing. It's available to anyone and everyone. Thanks, Brian. Seriously, bro. Really appreciate you spending your Twitcher here this month, mate. Thank you. I'm actually just going to brick myself up because it's starting to get really busy out there, guys, and we've got a load of inventory stuff to sort out, so plus the infection. Okay, so meth. I'm sure I've got some meth. Nah. Oh yeah, no, I have. There it is. Look. You may not have an RV, but that janky little fella taught you well, and this does provide an insane burst of energy, exclusive to the medical class, crafting the chemistry station with a beaker. It removes infection stage 1, but it does give you the Heisenberg effect. And I have no idea what that is. What's the Heisenberg effect exactly? I did not know that, mate. I bet I may have even died or got infected not knowing that that is something that I can use. I will stick with the jam jar for now. Use that as a last resort, I think. I don't know, Edwina. Did you want me to have a look? Let's have a quick look for you, Edwina. Sorry, I forgot to check. I don't even know where I go to do this. Hang on, one sec. It works on points, doesn't it? You'll have to go to the partner section. Go there. Holy shit, I think we've... Oh my god, we've unlocked another sub. We've already done it. We've unlocked another sub. Oh, sorry, not another sub, another emo. Oh, guys, thank you all so much. And now we're 24 points from the next one. Wow. Yeah, we've unlocked another one today, guys. A new emote. Thank you all so much. I promise we will actually get around to to figuring out the emotes and doing something funky with them. Thank you very much for the bits as well, Brian. Seriously, bro. Thank you. What's that? Red Bull plus blue ice. Haul ass. What is that? Something you can actually make, Arican? Is that a thing? Let's have a look. Oh, it is. There's no recipes with it. I thought you might be right, mate. Yeah, nice one. Have I heard anything more about rain? Oh, I don't know about... What do you mean by rain, Jesse? Oh, yeah, I get the Breaking Bad reference, Killer Cappy. I'm a massive Breaking Bad fan. Massive Breaking Bad fan. It's like... It's divine. You're not... It sounds like everyone's dying to wolves. Maybe there's a wolf issue in Ravenhearst. Do I have a base? Yeah, I'm here, mate. I'm here. This is just a little... It's not a base as much as a little place to store stuff, really. With Ravenhearst, Nero, it's really hard to actually get a base started. It's very, very difficult even to get the basic crafting requirements for stuff like flagstone. We are still... we are getting there. What's that? What's that about my speech? No, thanks everyone. Yeah, we unlocked another emotes though. That's awesome news. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all very, very much. More emote fun to come, right? Oh, that's wicked. That is awesome. Okay, organics. We're starting to get full on organics. Give it a little shake. We know the flour thing isn't working, is it? What can I take out of here, guys? Tell you what, let's take out that and that. There's really no point in having that in there, is there? That can go in there. So organic. Organic. I'm just gonna drink these. Just get them out of the way. Seeds we're popping over there. No, we didn't unlock it yesterday. We unlocked it today's. We probably lost stuff yesterday, mate. Throw that in there. Vitamins we'll use. Oh, I got a new miner's helmet as well. Nice, bro. You know what I should do is I should make a little You're Dead box, shouldn't I? Juppy! How you doing, Juppy? Happy Easter to you. I hope you've had a lovely time. We've got a new hunting rifle as well. I think you'll find that comes up automatically, Nero. Right, okay. Let's throw in specialist. That was a really good run there, guys. Cool idea about the gas station's cat. Really good call on that, mate. Box of nails. Specialist. Organics. Specialist. Yeah, that's going to get a little bit weird having the this burning even though it's not actually on. It's kind of what I'm really worried about is it actually adding to the heat map? Let's hope not, right? That goes in there, and then some bullets in there. Normal in there. So we'll drink this all tomorrow just to get rid of it, so we can convert it to shit. Yeah, I got 2 of those now, defeat. In fact, I think did I not have another one as well? Isn't that not the 3rd one we found? No, it's not. But that'd be really handy if we die, mate. What's that? You don't type it out by hand every time, Grump. I feel so cheated. I do really. I use my manky toe, I reckon. Yeah, I wouldn't piss about in here, otherwise you'd just be permabanned, mate. Trust me, mate, we don't piss about here. If you want to come here and be a tool, then you'll only be a tool once, mate. Throw those in there. Thank you for the follow, Hertzy. So, advanced workbench then, yeah? Should we go for it? Mechanical parts. Some iron, which shouldn't actually be in there. Claw hammer. And the wrench. And I think that's it. I think it's just a bit of wood, right? And this thing's probably 3... That's really frustrating me, that is. My OCD's going crazy on that one. Really not sure about that. Did they fix the smell when you're carrying me? Well, it's not. It was never broken, Sean. To be honest, mate. Oh shit! Yeah, well spotted. Yeah, it wasn't actually broken, Sean. It was removed because of Alpha 16's implementation of the stealth mechanic. So it's not that it's not. It wasn't broken as such. That they had to physically just take it out for Alpha 16. And it will be back in Alpha 17, Sean. So they only temporarily. They always said it was just temporarily being removed from the core Alpha 16 version of the game while they work on the stealth mechanics. And as we know from the recent videos that Joel's done, the stealth mechanic is very much an integral part of Alpha 17. So I should imagine they will be well on their way to re-implementing stinky feed. It's going to be a real game changer for us, you know. I don't think we've all. I certainly know should I say, I've definitely forgotten how tricky it is with feed, because that was one of the main reasons for using the mini bike. On my game, I found a fort called Moo Fort. Game already reinforced with concrete and steel floor. What in Ravenhearst, LMG? There's actually a fort called Moo Fort. Oh god, mate, look, I'm sorry, dude. You're just a knob. I'm sorry, mate. I can't be dealing with you. Just go away. There we go. Now, if after half an hour you think you can calm your knickers, we may allow you back in. Very unlikely, though. Yeah, move for. In fact, actually, have we seen any of these sort of military camps recently that have the? I wonder if they've reworked the shooters. I'm really worried about doing this, guys, because I've only got the one claw hammer. Should we just do it? Oh my god, 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. Let's go do some digging then. How you doing with Easter then, Juppy? How many Easter eggs have you managed to nibble through? Oh, I have actually had an Easter egg. I'll be the first to admit it. The girlfriend had a nice Kit Kat one. She got me a Lion Bar one. It came with 2 Lion Bars. Oh, yes. That's alright, Dick to Cheney. We try to give everybody a chance, and chat always, you know, it doesn't need me to say. Everyone's very polite. It's like, come on, mate, don't be a bellend. But, oh, hang on, this is the bottom of the shaft. Shit, thought we were still digging down. Sometimes you just have to say, look, there's no hope for some peeps, isn't there, mate? Despite our hardest efforts to welcome them to the channel and say, look, you know, you might have got away with being a bit of a bellend elsewhere, mate, but it ain't gonna cut it here, fella. Destroyed stone. I was gonna take a couple of those, I think. Thank you for the bits, Valion. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, well, don't worry. I will make sure that now the shaft is finished, Valion. I know how many to make, so. We actually got the hammer quite early, Sean. It was the bloody wrench that I was struggling with, mate. Oh, Blazelit, thank you for the sub, dude. And thank you for using your Prime as well, mate. Thank you for that, man. It means a lot. Appreciate it, Blaze. Let's get some sub love in chat for Blaze. Thank you very, very much, bro. Another primer. You're right, chicken nuggets. How you doing, mate? Oh, mate, I'm hungry now, dude. Chicken nuggies. I've never heard him call that before. I like that. I'll have 6 chicken nuggies, please. Thank you very much, Blazelit. Appreciate you using your Prime here this month. Thank you very much, sir. You got me wanting to find this moo camp now, LMG. Sounds interesting. Temperature is going down slowly. I can't believe I nearly missed that again. Making chicken curry. Oh, yes. Are you making it spicy, though? That's the question. Oh, thanks very much, Blaze. Oh, that's really nice that you went to the effort of mentioning that as well, mate. Cheers, bro. First Twitch sub ever. Thank you very much, man. Is 7 days to die any good? It's always a problem, I suppose, chicken nuggets. I mean, I'm playing the game on Twitch. I play it pretty much 7 days a week. So I'm probably the last person to be answering that question because I love the game. But the simple fact of the matter is there's very little out there that has got something that will entertain me on a daily basis. You know, even our, if you want to call it a skill level, says Mr. Potato Aim himself. The bloke who can barely remember how to make a campfire when he starts on a server. Even for those of us that know the game really well, it still never ceases to throw a curveball. The one really good thing about this game, Chicken Nuggets, is there's a lot of mods for it. And as I always say, not every mod is for everybody, but what it does mean is there's such a diverse range of modifications for the game. There will be something, after you've played the vanilla game, you'll decide what it is that you like about it. And for me, it's the difficulty of surviving the first few weeks. So a mod like this that we're playing called Ravenhearst, which is currently on version 3, it offers me that. You know, you might find that you really like combat. So, for example, there's a mod out there called the CB mod. And that's much more about just shooting zombies in the face. You know, it's much more action-packed kind of gameplay. So, yeah, it is. It's a really good game. There's very few games of this genre out there that have the depth and complexity this has got. It's not perfect, mate. I mean, I'd never sit here and say, like, it's the greatest game of all time, but it's got the potential to be for me. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I struggled with the wrench, Jesse. Really struggled with the wrench. But it's always like RNG. You know, focus on where you know there's a good chance of a wrench, which for me is always kitchen sinks and kitchen cupboards and things. And you get there in the end. You know, for me, try and hit something like an ostrich hotel or somewhere, you know, that's got multiple kitchens in it. You can't make one though, King Kamala. You have to have the advanced workbench to make it. That's the problem. That's why people struggle with the claw hammer and the wrench. We were talking about it earlier. You can't just make it in your backpack. You need a wrench and you need a claw hammer to make the advanced workbench, which in turn let you make a wrench. You say Val mod's the best to start with, as it's. What do you mean? As soon as you can start getting into mods? Yeah, I've never really played a Val mod, Jesse. I wasn't a big fan of it, but a big but. That was right back in Alpha 14 when Val mod was one of the first big overhauls. I'm sure it's a completely different mod now. It could be absolutely fantastic. You know, could be my perfect mod for all I know. Yeah, and actually, yeah, I mean, Dick Tachani's got a really good point there, Chicken Nuggets. It depends on what you're playing on as well. I mean, if you're playing on the PC, then, you know, everything I've just said is perfectly apt. But if you're playing on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you will get quite a different experience. And I'll be honest, it's not as good as the PC version. And that's not a PC so-called master race statement. It just is better on PC. It's a more advanced game. There's more content, there's more progression in the PC version. So, you know, it's not necessarily about the graphics and all the other things that you know, the PC version potentially can improve on. the console versions are still very much kind of a mix of Alpha 14, Alpha 15. You know, there's no functioning electricity or anything in there, and spinner blades and traps or any of that. Oh, I've still got 3 minutes to go. Gutted. But it's still more than playable on the console. So you know, if you've got nowhere else to play it, console, you know, it's still a good game. Grim said big butt. Did I? How did I get big butt in there? No, I didn't. Last time you had chicken nuggets, you ended up kissing my wife. Hang on a minute. I don't remember that part of the date. Is it just on PlayStation 4 that you need an auger blade to craft an auger blade? No, it used to be in the PC version as well. Because it never made any sense to me, that either, mate. But yeah, it's like Zar says, there is a way to fiddle that out. You're right, Runefire. Is 7 Days to Die multiplayer? Yeah, this is on a server, mate. This is actually on a server. It's just that I do like playing sort of a bit of a hermit for quite a chunk of the early game. It's like I said, that's where the challenge is for me, mate. It's it can be a pretty brutal game. I've made several mistakes in this playthrough, and the one mistake that I should not have made resulted in a death. I made the mistake of not doing my normal meerkat check around, and I got hit by a zombie train. the great chicken nugget date. Throw that in there. Let me just stay here while we wait for him to shut up. You alright, Miss Grip? How are you doing? How's your Easter weekend going? The thing is, chicken nuggets as well, shop around a bit. I mean, I'm going to be honest, you know, I don't like sort of trying to take money away from a developer as such, but I don't know how much this game is on the console, but if it's over the £20 mark, that's daylight robbery. The PC version you can sometimes pick up for £4 or £5, and the console version is a port. It's an inferior version in many ways. You know, you shouldn't be spending 20, 25 quid on it on PlayStation Network. I'm sure there's other places where you can get a completely legitimate code for less. You know, I wouldn't even recommend a PC. Although the game is worth 40 quid, the simple fact of the matter is the fun pimps themselves set the price. So if they don't mind lowering the price on Steam regularly to between that, I mean, regularly 7 quid, regularly £7, £7.50, whatever it is, then I find it very hard to suggest to somebody, yeah, the game's actually worth 40, £50. You might see it on Steam for 20 quid quite regularly as well. But why pay 20 when you know the fun pimps are quite happy with the 7 quid? Otherwise it wouldn't go on sale so often. I feel bad saying that because I want the fun pimps to get you know value for all the work they put into it, but it's them that set the Steam price, not Steam. So it seems crazy to suggest, yeah, it's 20 quid and it's worth it. Pick it up today. I need to find out, like, there's a very good chance by the end of this week it'll be 7 quid again. Digital's around 10 quid. Oh, that's much better than Miss Group. Oh, that's much. So they have lowered the price then. I thought it was quite a lot more than that, you see. I know when I first picked it up, I'm sure it was £20. It might even have been £24.99, you know. Can't remember. Do we leave a gap between it or not? That fire's going to really bug me. This is like really going to bug me. I think we'll knock out 2 over here. But then that's... Trouble is, it tends to go from blacksmith to workbench, doesn't it? Should we just put it over here? Do you reckon that'll be fixed? What's that? What's a pound? A pound's a quid, a dollar. Gets even more confusing. There's still so many of my friends call a pound a squid a dollar. Got a dollar, mate. Got a dollar for the slot machine. Piss off. How's it going with Diablos, huh? You managed to get any time in? Or have you spent it drunk? Bloke has one drink. First drink in like 30 years. Oh, sorry, 24 years. 24 years, sorry, sir. There you go. Advanced workbench, guys. Bish, bash, bosh. And the beauty of that, of course, is let's do it now. Stone axe. Let's make 3 of each. And let's repair what we've got as well. Yeah, that is a shame. I wonder why that is that. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I wonder if we can fix that. Or if that's an actual asset issue. See what I probably will do. Make another. Oh, do. Bugger off, knobber. I'm starting to worry that he's adding to the heat map. What's that advert? That's come up as like little squares to me, mate. I've got the Union Jack followed by a grey blank flag, sort of followed by a load of squares. Oh yeah, I do that as well, King Kamala. Yeah, same here, mate. That's almost a must-do tactic, that is, bro. They're coming in. Oh my god, what the hell? Was that me? Did I do that? Oh Jesus Christ, I thought that would come through a blood reef for a minute. I was about to say, what's going on here, bro? How did he get on the bloody roof? Torch. We need to make... How do you make a POI torch? I'm gonna say. Is it still 3 torches to make a POI torch? Does it involve something fancy? Tallow, coal and wood. Yeah, there we go. Recipes, tallow. We've got no tallow in there. We need it for the candles, don't we? Tallow, campfire and stoves. I'm going to assume that's because you're not turned on then, right? Tallow. Let's make 50. Sod it. 26%. Pop another one. It's just the animation. For some reason, it looks like maybe they've tried to add a new animation, maybe to the advanced forge, and it's all just gone off-centered. And why it would be on the blacksmiths anyway, I don't know. But in fact, I mean, I know. I mean, I don't even want to look at criticisms of this game. I mean, the only 2 things that are kind of unfortunate rather than an open criticism, let's be honest, if this is all I can come up with to say like is some constructive feedback, that doesn't actually illuminate, so that is there is no light coming from that whatsoever, whereas if you light a normal campfire you will actually get, you know, the ember light glow. So there's one little thing. Because it's weird how important the light from a campfire can be early game. Because that is enough to illuminate my 2 boxes. And until I got the miner's helmet, I was struggling. And this obviously just looks like just a minor glitch that I'm sure they can figure out. Recipes. What the hell? Oh no, need the tallow. Can I kill a zombie? I can in the day, yeah. We will be back and about in a minute. Chicken. Torch heat 3. Well, I only need 1, so. You enjoying Far Cry 5, are you, Dictor Cheney? Okay, here we go then. Combine. Oh, green stuff, dudes. We have the green. Epic gains, bros. then. Let's actually let's go combat mode. Oh, I've got no goldenrod. Shit. Ooh, wolves. Let me just pop that little bit of destroyed stone in there. Throw that in there. I'm out of room. Get rid of those. Put that in there. Got 50 poops. Tell you what, let's make some more goldenrod. Recipes, goldenrod. Should we make it all and let's stop manufacturing that? I think. Throw that in the smelt box. How are we doing for it? So we've got 236 arrows. I really need to make a better crossbow for tonight, don't I? Because we can combine those. We'll do that tonight so we can get out now. What's our next big focus then, guys? It's really, it's at this point once that advanced forge and that's up that I start really focusing on, oh shit, you know what I need to do, don't you? Start focusing on the walls. But we don't know what the future holds, do we? I'm very worried about this heat map, guys. I swear I heard a screamer earlier as well. Let's take a little bit of the goldenrod with us. A couple more eggs and bacon. Right, let's go. See how much damage they just did. Can't believe we got green tools. Are you getting a Far Cry then, Jiffy? Yeah. Oh, you didn't have to wait as long as you thought then. Nice one, mate. I'm looking forward to getting back to it this week, Jippy. We were talking about it quite a lot earlier on in the stream. It seems to have been met with some pretty good reviews, and everyone seems to be, you know, very much enjoying it. Lots of people have finished it, Jippy. Lots of folks have already managed to get through to 100% completion. Goes to show how much they've been playing it. Yeah, we've got green Catler. Shall we go and hit that other town then? I'm trying to think of a folk. I mean, in theory, we should just be digging, shouldn't we? But getting stone, getting clay, getting a wall up. And this is the first chance we've had to be reasonably efficient. I need to make a better knife as well, you know. What map am I using? It's a seed called Skull and Bones. It's all one word, but it's got a capital S for skull, a capital A for and a capital B for bones. Don't need anywhere near that. Iron. Actually, no, yeah, let's make forge line. How much can I make? 149. Let's make another 50. Come back for that. This thing isn't actually on, is it? What's the first thing that we tend to make in the advanced forge? Can't for the life of me. I mean, obviously, steel. Ah, that's what we didn't do, guys. Sorry. I was supposed to make this, or see if we could make the steel. Shit, I didn't think of that. The steel arrowheads, weren't we? The steel arrowhead mold, even though we haven't unlocked steel. What mobs have I got, Danny? Ravenhearst version 3, available through the launcher. Can someone check to see if exclamation mark Raven is working in chat for me, please? I'd be very grateful if somebody could tap that out. What's that? Your friend of yours just finished it in 4 hours? No. How? What? They finished the whole game, including all side quests, in 4 hours, Juppy. It's supposed to take about 18 hours to finish everything. Well, I think normal play is about 16, isn't it? If you're absolutely, completely 100% focused on it. About 34 hours for... 34 to 40, I think, was for people like me. So add another 20% to that, because you know what I'm like. I'll just go around digging around in someone's bedroom just to have a look what alarm clock they've got in Far Cry 5. You right, Martin? Ah, it's working, Ray Kane. Thank you for that. Well, basically, what I've had to do, guys, and I do apologise to Jax if it causes any issues, but I had to delete like all the Patreon, Discord, and all the rest of it, like Simpsy said. It's for some reason the bot just doesn't like doing something with multiple URLs. I don't know whether it's Twitch, because if I pressed it, my bot said that it had gone out. But it's almost like Twitch blocks it, even though we don't ban links on our channel. So I've just put the link to the main website, because that main website gives you a link to everything else. It's like Simpsy had said, you know, if you go there, you can get a link to Twitter, you can get a link to Discord, you can get a link to Patreon. So I thought, rather than having it not working intermittently, which is of absolutely no use to Jackson's team, I thought if we just put people in the direction of the main website. He didn't take a break. Oh, wait, he just played through. Jesus, good lord, Juppy. Yeah, I mean, if you're interested in seeds, I mean, I don't know. It could definitely be worth checking out their Discord. There will be plenty. I mean, don't forget that one of the beauties of Ravenhearst is it. Oh, no, purple. We've got a purple durple. Yeah, one of the beauties of Ravenhearst is the algorithm for the actual random gen terrain, if you like, is well, yeah, random gen. It's a lot flatter. It's a lot flatter than the vanilla game, and I tell you what, it's just better. The vanilla random gen algorithm is still, in my opinion, all over the shop. It was just bonkers, mate. Because Undead Legacy doesn't affect it, does it? And when we went back and played Undead Legacy, oh Jesus Christ, I've got cliffs all over the place and roads going off sheer cliffs and all the rest of it. I mean, it would be nice to have some more mountain ranges. I could understand that some people might say Ravenhearst has gone too far. But weirdly enough, how well would this work for something like Alpha 17? Where we want to use the Jeep and everything. At least we know someone out there has actually managed to find a way of flattening the bloody world a little bit, because it is ludicrous. If you make an ammo workbench, you can craft arrows. You don't need feathers. Is it that you need a capital letter to make it work? No, because I don't even run it through typing. I literally use the command within the bot czar. So I'm literally running the command via the bot without even typing it in, dude. That'll be on cooldown when you did it, I guess so. That's the only reason it didn't show up when you did it. Sorry, mate. I probably jumped the gun there. Am I 37? 24. Is that what you ended up with, Juppy? A flat water world. Gutted, mate. Gutted. I hate that humming noise. Drives me mad. Ooh, that's interesting. What's that all the way over there? Look, it's like a snow biome. We'll have a look at that when we get back about the ammo workbench. Don't I need a decorating station as my next priority though? I can't remember what I need for that. But we'll have a look. We want to have a look at the steel mold. We'll have a look at the decorating station. Whoa, that car had a lot. Oh, ding dang do, bro. Just as we've entered into construction era on this server, I get a nail gun. Wow. I sound 42. Really? Do you think? It's probably the hay fever. That's all it is, mate. Oh, we definitely got boogers in there. I should have made a wrench to come out with. Nothing wrong with being in your 40s, mate. I mean, obviously, I've got a long way to go before I get there, but yeah. Sure, I'm sure you can still do all the normal things, right? You know, probably have a bit of difficulty getting up and down the stairs and things, but... Let's not go there, Doomcraft. You know, in bed by 7:30, all that kind of stuff. All the lotions and potions you gotta use. Farmer Giles. I like it, plays. Come on, you're supposed to be coming out. Oh, don't hit that. You silly sausage. I'm not going in there with that bloody barrel there, because I know one swing at that and we're all going bloody boom boom, aren't we? We quite often talk about this, dude, don't you worry, mate. It's time for those Stena chairs and special baths at age 40, mate. We always buy our 40-year-olds a nice Zimmer frame for their birthday, don't we? Some Farmer Giles cream in a little sachet. It's the Bosch Brum accent. It was so nice being back in Brum this weekend and listening to the accents again. It's amazing how quickly you pick back up on it. God damn it! Oh come on, Grum. At least put some effort into it, bro. How you doing, Waffle? How's things, bro? How's Easter treating you? Did you get any Easter eggs, Waffle? I don't feel like the answer to anything. Destroyed workbench. Oh, careful. Oh, nice one, Arakin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that again, Arakin. It was it was quite a crucial part of my fun with Ravenhearst was the repeating crossbow. I felt like it was a really nice point to get to. It takes a while to get there playing it, you know, just sort of like I suppose through the quest side of the mod. But yeah, I like that repeating crossbow. How's things, Cerise? Seeing it, it's comments like that, chicken nuggies, that it's just going to ruin your reputation in a matter of seconds. You see, bro. We just don't need crap like that, do we? It's a genuine question. You go and search Google, mate. Where's that dude? Oh, there she is. What's that? As fine as frog hair. So everyone was saying I sounded like a bloody frog on the stream earlier this week, Daxos. Cheeky buggers. Do you know where the way is? Oh, Jesus, that was close. It's not, is it, Daxos? It was a you know, I think we were on the precipice for a while there, weren't we, with this gentleman, and then it looks like, despite everyone's best efforts, it's been derailed at the last minute, isn't it, mate? Ooh, got a book. Oh, wait, oh, that's not looking good. I didn't bring the wrench, which means I can't get the damn mechanical parts off the oh, what God, where's she gone? Hey, oh, there she is. You know what I started watching, just very briefly, for part of one of the journeys we had, I wasn't driving myself, and I went back. I've never actually watched The Office with Ricky. Was it Ricky Gervais? Ricky Gervais, is that his name? Someone Gervais? Can't remember. Because we recently watched him stand up, and was actually very entertained. He's quite a smart bloke, to say the least. Or certainly comes across that way. And I never really watched The Office properly. You know, like from episode 1 all the way through. And I watched about 4 episodes. It's a really weird thing. I find it fascinating more than I find it funny, if that makes any sense at all. I don't watch it and like burst out laughing. There are things that are hysterical. I mean, I'll be honest. Although I don't actually laugh, it gets more than a chuckle out of me. But it's the weirdest thing to watch. It's so cleverly done. I think I probably will watch but I think there's only 2 seasons, right? And then I might watch the American one and see. It'd be interesting to see the difference between the two. Very weird program. Yeah, they've breached through now. Yeah, I'm going to clear them before we hit that. Because they are going to come and find me, aren't they? What's happening with yours, Juppy, with regards 3.1 potentially? Are you going to just do a full wipe if we have to, or are you going to do anything a little bit weird? I'm going to assume your server's not had any of the issues some of the other folks have had with server crashes and what have you. Right, Rusky, is the game worth your money? It's a very good game, mate. I don't know what value you put on your cash, but yeah, it's pretty cheap. Oh my god, I just got a bloody saber. Or a katana, as I think they call it in this game. Yeah, I mean, I've seen episodes, Miss Group, and I've probably seen quite a few episodes, but I've never actually watched it, as a series, episode 1 through however many there are, I don't know, but I thought I'd give it a go. Like I say, I'm genuinely fascinated by it. It's really weird. Ah, right, Juppy, got you. Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do. I might seriously consider migrating the characters over on a fresh server that we know. I mean, we're going to lose anything we've built, etc. But yeah, I could always take some of the. Oh Jesus! I can actually take some of the crafting stations as well now. I didn't even think of that. I was only thinking about like tools and stuff. But I can actually take the advanced workbench and things in my backpack, couldn't I? You see that dude just come up the ladder then? Where you going, bro? Oh, he looks badass. He looks like a Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, look. Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power! God damn you. I'll tell you what, he must be some sort of specialist zombie, because he's not going down, guys. Still not going down, is he? What did that say? An empty raider zombie. What's that, chicken? What's bad about zombies running away at night? I don't know what you mean, dude. Not sure I understand the question, to be honest. Sorry for laughing, Rusky. What the hell? I didn't even know that was a thing. What, you've got some sort of plague outbreak in City Skylines? Is that actually something that can happen? Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, mate. Is it like some sort of like zombie outbreak in City Skylines? You got me wanting to play it now, bro. Why don't you kill zombies at night? Why would I want to risk killing zombies at night, mate? Zombies go into something called the feral state at night. So I don't want to be wandering around of an evening killing zombies. They're a little bit more dangerous at night, and of course I don't want to be roaming around in houses with feral zombies everywhere. We get coal out of these, don't we? Oh god, I'm dirty, guys. What's that twine situation like? I think it's okay, isn't it? Dolphin! How you doing, bro? Happy Easter, fella. Have I tried upgrading a wooden spot like the ones you have on your hotbar? No. I didn't do that. Should we give it a go, dude? Whoa, bro! They are awesome, dude! No way! He's actually done what I always said. Holy balls, bro. Holy balls. Ah, King Kamala, you absolute star, mate. You absolute star. I wouldn't have even known about that, man. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Was that you? Was that King Kamala? Was that King Kamala? Yeah, it was. Nice one, fella. I always said they should be upgradable to a metal equivalent. That's badass, bro. I might put some of those. I never ever use spikes, to be honest, but it's a new thing. I can break my personal rule for a bit, I reckon. See how much damage they do at least, right? Maybe put some down near that part of my housing perimeter where we have the constant zombie activity. Oh, that humming stopped. Thank God for that. Looks like they can go further because it's asking me for the forged iron, so I'm guessing we can go at least one more upgrade, possibly even further. Nice. Oh, we're full. Scrap. Read. Accept. Don't put your back to that door, bro. Scrap. Sons of Anarchy poster number 8. Bag of chips. Lead pipes, not interested in. Mining tools, scrap. Got 36 minutes to get home and get myself a towel soaked to get cleaned up. So you know it's chicks. Oh, they did go all the way to Steel, do they, King Commander? Nice one, bro. Do they change aesthetically for each upgrade, or is that it now? It sounds like you actually have got a zombie outbreak, Rusky. I'm sure that's turning out to be a terrible thing for you, but it is kind of cool. Oh, balls. Oh, 3. Not good. No, that's not good. That's not good, Grum. We got more. Oh, come on. Gonna be nice to have a green crossbow tomorrow, isn't it? Can. Took the swing then, didn't he? Should have locked that door. Hello? Suri, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Level 27, getting closer to 30. 30 means iron tools. How's things then, chicks? Yeah, Horde night tomorrow night. Well, I think we either go back to that. I'm going to go to a new house. I think I'm not going to risk it in this. That wellness is too important to me. We'll just go and find a new house a bit closer to home. Hole up in it. There's a couple of POIs in and around that desert area, aren't there? I'd probably sit it out as well. There really is just no point in wasting my ammo on board nights until we get the mosh pit up and running. And we are getting there. I just need to spend more time mining. That's what I should have done today, but it's kind of exciting getting out and about a little bit. I'm just a bit annoyed at myself that I didn't bring the damn wrench because of all these air cons that I could be abusing the hell out of. They change colours. Okay, so you know you can physically tell the difference. That's cool. That's cool. Happy with that. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, chicks. Yeah, feeling a bit icky last week, mate. So sort of, I was gonna say I had a cold, but I don't think it was. I think it was hay fever, bro. It was the itchy eyes that gave it away, mate. But yeah, I feel a lot better than I did. Had a really nice weekend, thanks, chicks. Took a day away from the internet yesterday, mate. I was back on it as soon as I got back here, but can we actually get her to go into those spikes so we can see? They're a bit smart now, aren't they? Just going to keep going around them. Fair enough. Did you finish your boombox, chicks? Oh, whoa, what the hell is that? Whoa, what is that? Is that, oh my god, is that the asylum? my least favourite POI. Well, as in most scary POI. This is the one that crucifies me. It is as well. Oh no, dude. So many small corners in this place and little rabbit warren-y tunnels and down in the cells and everything. I reckon we come back here tomorrow. No point going in now because I'm full, so. Oh, my headset's just started beeping as well. I'll tell you what, let's go. Now we know where that is, so it should be pretty easy to remember. Let's get home. Then we can have an early night getting stuff for the forge. That blacksmith, we really need that bubbling away, don't we? Get those iron bars ready. Hello? Oh, thank you for the follow, Michael French. Take care, Dolphin. Look after yourself, bro. It's a trap, don't do it. No. When I go in there, I want to be completely empty. There's some really good loot in there. And I am going through a wasteland biome, which is really, really, really bad. That's not happening. Let's head to the green comforts of home over there. I suppose the one good thing about the wasteland... Oh, I just saw dogs. Dogs. We got dogs coming in. Where's he gone? Where's that dog? There might have been a crawler, you know. No, there's a dog right there, look. Little knobber. Did we get, I think we get a scope on the repeating crossbow as well, don't we? I think that comes by default, right? Cut through there, get back out of this place. God, I hate this biome so much. What's the dog do? He kills me. They run very fast, they're very erratic in their movements, and they pack a hell of a punch. Don't seem to be getting much twine. I've noticed, although we're hitting quite a few lootables, including the trash bags, bins, etc. I'm not actually getting any twine out of any of them. It seems to have a bit of a twine dry spell again. Right, where's home sweet home? Let's get in, get unloaded, make sure we're well prepped, ready for Horde night. Food's gonna start being a bit more of a problem again, isn't it? Might have to switch out to something else. Found a little bit more pork, didn't I? Feathers, I think we're doing okay on the feathers. 206. It's just not enough for a horde, is it? I get through about 200 a week, just general sort of scavenging, meandering around, and I need another 200 for the forge. We started working on a 250 once we had the chicken coops up, didn't we? So that's going to be a long way in the future. But it will help when we make our 350 quality crossbow. No, in fact, we can't make it 350, can we? 300, I think we'll be locked at until we hit level 30. Can you hear my headset bleeping? Does it make that noise on the stream, or is it just for me? I'm gonna guess it's just for me. God damn it. Yeah, 3 shots is pretty much guaranteed, isn't it? Where was that bloody bird's nest there? So I just saw a little patch of 3 birds' nests. One. No bleeps your end, chicks. Good, good. As long as it's not bothering you. It's lasted quite well today. How long have we been on, guys? Oh, I can't tell because we had to shut the stream down. Back at work tomorrow, chicks. Hey, we're getting. So I'll tell you what. Sometimes the feather runs are. They're all okay, aren't they? It's when you get like stick, 3 on a trot. You get like 1 feather. It's like cheers then. Could almost be worth it in these games as well. Setting up like a little outpost, say in the wasteland. I still think there should be a way for us to, you know, like in Far Cry, you can make bait or gather bait. I still think that'd be something that I'd like to see as a mod. Oh my god, look at that. As a mod in 7 days. Make it so you can actually produce some sort of, I don't know, zombie meat or something that might just bring vultures in. Same thing maybe for bear bait or wolf bait, things like that. I know it would be cheesed by a lot of people. Actually, hang on, is this the mod that has the deer things in it? I think it is, isn't it? What are they called? I can never remember the bloody name. The hides, like the deer hider, and it's like a sort of about 6-7 hide block that you can clamber up to the top of and use it to poach deer. But I don't think it actually spawns them in, does it? I suppose it could make meat too easy. I'm sure there'd be a way to balance it there. Looks like they've come in through the front and straight out the back, look. Smashed my door down as well, haven't they, the knobbers? God damn it. Is my bed still okay? Yeah, bed's okay. That door's intact, so... Right, let's get inventory management done. Now I think it's time for a coffee and then prep for Horde night. Let's have some more bacon and eggs. I'll have a cold red tea, get rid of the bottle. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, what the hell? The Blade of Helmel. Helmel's katana is ready to slice and dice at the zombies when you grow tired of perfecting your headshot game. Oh, so it's actually like a unique bow, is it? Oh, bow, katana. Interesting. A hunting blind, that's the one, yeah. But I don't think it actually does anything though, does it? It's just something for you to clamber up into, yeah? Five hours, 40 minutes, cheers. Ad bits in the UK? No way. Really? Get some. Can we get ad bits in the UK now, Vulcan? Is that for real? Have you actually managed to do it, dude? Oh, thank you very much, bro. Right, let's specialist. Well, I don't want that crappy stone axe, do I? Shall we put that in the build box, do you think? Put that in there. It feels a bit cheaty, but specialist. Charred white meat. Let's get rid of that. Specialist. Weeds, probably organic. Specialist. And we've got Getting to Know Your Shotguns Volume 3. So I've got Shotguns 1. I've got 2 Shotguns 3. God damn it. Let's scrap that one then. That gave me 1 knowledge point. Are you taking the biscuit? That's rough, mate. That is rough. Organic. Oh, no. Medicinal. But I really wanted to put the weed in there then. The medicinal weed, of course. You in there. Then we got a few for the smelt box. Smelty, and everything else is ammo. Smelt. And fuel. Organics. Right, so take all the bacon and eggs. Blade of Helmel, I think I'm going to pop in. No, not in there, so. Yeah, we can go and have a play with that one day, can't we? So that means we are after the dirty box. I appear to have no towels whatsoever. So twine and cloth, isn't it? Recipes. Towels 2. We'll treat ourselves. That can go back. Let's can that. And I just want a bottle of water, don't I? Jesus. Turn on. Recipes. Bottled water. Go. Got 9 minutes on the clock, plus 3 on that, so 12 total. Oops. And then we want to try and make a mould, don't we? Which I've not spelt the way I'd spell it. Blank mould. Oh, shite, mercury. You know what? Just when I did that, I thought we always keep a couple of these in reserve, don't we? That's more. Make a blank mould. There you go, and let's throw those back in there. Wow. For some weird reason, I always put the Duke's tokens in your medicine chest box. That is a little bit weird, Catler. I can't see that one myself, mate. Yeah, I think you've had your chance now, Nero. Sorry, mate. It's like I said, we have a pretty much a zero tolerance policy, so there you go, fella. It's just unneeded, you see. Everyone's gone out of their way to try and, you know... We understand there's different people out there, and there's different takes on life, and there's a different need for different chats and responses, but there's sometimes no way around the fact that you're just being a knob. We don't... As much as we like the old knob, there's no need to be one, is there? Alonzo, thank you for the follow, bro. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. So if I go and take the steel arrowhead. Recipes, steel arrowhead. Well, so I can make the mold, guys. I can make the mold. What time is it? I'm quite tempted to dash out to the... what's it? Lil Crookie! Thank you very much for the resub, bro. 2-month resub. Whoop, whoop. Thank you very much, Lil Crookie. Seriously, bro. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, mate. Let's get some sub-loving chat for Lil Crookie. 2-month resub. Thank you very much, bro. Top banana geezer. That was a gift from Arakan as well. Thank you very much, Arakan. That's still catching me out, that is, because of the way it comes up in chatties. It's like there's a big delay on my end. Thank you very much, Arakan. Thank you very much, bro. We need a different soundbite is what we need. Thank you very much, Arakan. Cheers, bro. Nice one, geezer. Now, this isn't actually burning, is it? So I should be able to just pop that in there. And then if we just stick, I don't know, a couple of that in. And then see if we can make steel arrowheads. Do you think it's going to let me? Oh my god, it will, guys. Woo! Guys, we can make steel arrowheads. What the hell, bro? What the hell, bro? Thanks ever so much, Arakan. And congratulations, Little Crookie. Excuse me. Can't believe we can make steel arrowheads. I'm really surprised by that. But that's awesome. That's even more DPS then. So I reckon we can probably get pretty close to the double tap. Certainly by the time we get to... Am I making any arrows? I'm not, am I? No, good. Let's just barricade ourselves up. What we'll do is we'll go and make ourselves another crossbow and merge them. Thank you very much for the bits, Keaton. And to King Kamala. Thank you both very, very much for the bits. I do appreciate the little itty bitties, mate. Thank you very much. What's this? What's going on here, Didsicles? Didsicles, have I missed something, Didsicles? What's that? What's that? What's that? Didsicles grumble? Grumble? What's that? Didsicles? What's a geezer? What's a geezer? A blade? A chap? A geezer, mate. Diamond geezer. Nice one. Bish bash bosh. Trustworthy. Top blade. Someone that ain't gonna nick a tenner. Thank you very much, Vulcan. Thank you for the bits, Vulcan. Hello, Shelby. How you doing, mate? Thanks for the bits, Keaton. Thank you, King Kamala. Thank you, Vulcan. How many eggs have you nibbled on, Shelby? Making sure I didn't miss anything there. We've got 15 minutes on dirty, so we don't need to panic about that just yet, do we? We'll throw that in there. I thought I'd got a soapy towel. Oh, I've got the soap. So, crossbow it is then. How do you actually make a crossbow? Crossbow. Oh no, hang on. Iron crossbow. Thinking about it. Forged iron, leather, glue and duct tape. still in the small forge, isn't it? Cost me a fortune, those. Forged iron, but I can't go back to the ladder. I don't want to play that ladder thing. Used to annoy the hell out of me last time. Up and down, up and down, up and down. It just felt too cheesy. Should have some manufactured in here. Lovely jubbly. And we'll take them as well, matey. Yeah, I can't make the repeater yet. Well, I think I can, King Commander, but I'm going to wait until I've done the Daryl quests. I kind of like doing them in order anyway, so... Because I think you need the advanced workbench to make the repeater, so we've got that done. But yeah, you're right. Nothing worse than having the repeating crossbow but not being able to make the ammo. In fact, let me just double check. I can't actually make a better bow. I'm sure I can't. Yeah, it's level 30, look. So, what else was it? Duct tape, glue, duct tape, glue. Where's me glue gone? Glue. And I think I will make myself a better, because I've got the hunting knife schematic, but let's make the crossbows first. So, sorry, hang on. Iron crossbow. So we've got the forged iron. It's leather was the only other thing, wasn't it? I need glue, guys. I actually need quite a lot of glue. Is glue made in any fancy way now? Can we still make it in a beaker and a campfire, advanced campfire, or not? Give it a go. Gonna guess. Really? Animal fat. Recipes glue. How the hell do you make glue? Glue. Oh, it's bones. God damn it, dude. I forgot about that. It's been a long time, lads. It's been a long time. Oh, and that's why we need the... Oh, shite balls. Recipes. Oh, I did not. You did. 14 glue. That'll do us, won't it? Get back on my bedroll. Crossbows. Iron crossbows. 2. There we go. You like it, Shelbury? Should we make it official, Shelbury? It's gonna sound like I'm slurring my speech, Shelbury. The trouble in strife went down apples and pears to find her old syrup and figs, but only used the mince pies to find the dog and bone. It's really sad that I actually know exactly what that's all about. I mean, it's a nonsensical sentence, but oi oi Savaloy is indeed top banana chicks. Yeah, I mean, it really rough with 3.0, so slow. You're forced to either run from zombies or die. It is really, honestly, Juppy, it's tough, mate. But it's clever tough. It's not like playing on insane difficulty where everything just runs around and takes 1,000 crossbow bolts to kill. It's a challenge fun. Why don't I use the front door? Well, there's 3 systems in place here, Dinsicles. One, the best way to do it is simply to barricade up the entire basement and have a 1-jump ladder, which is what we did in 2.2. But that's just a bit too cheesy. The second thing is to have a door on there. If you put a door on there, they will automatically be attracted to the door, mate. So at the moment, I've essentially got a box, and the zombies will simply just attack whichever side of the box they're closest to in order to try and get at me. The second I put a door there, they will always go for the door. So it's like a focal point. And unfortunately, the doors do cost a little bit in terms of nails, so I decided to just forgo that. I really, what I should do is just put a ladder on the outside, straight up to the roof, and then come in through that door, for example, and then. But it doesn't feel right. The next quest needs the compound bow, not the repeating one. Yeah, the one I'm using now is this one. The one I'm doing now is the iron crossbow. Oh, do you mean I have to go through? I think I've got one. I think I've got one ready for that, mate. I'm sure we did that. Because I didn't want to spend the skill points on it, bro. Yeah, I've got one here. Look, it's only level 50, but... I'm not spending 10 skill points for the compound bow, because the compound bow, it's broken in the vanilla game. There's too much variation on the targeting reticule, and it annoys the hell out of me, mate. Why can I not use that? Oh, I've not made it wet, have I? Oh, shite. Hang on a minute. Oh, balls. No, we're okay. That's why we always keep a little bit of that. Recipes. 1 boiled water, please. I forgot we needed the water, guys. Take that. Thank you very much for the bits, Paprika. Thank you very, very much for the bits, bro. Wet towel, craft. 2 minutes 40 left on that. If I repair that first... Chicks has become a down south, ain't you, mate? He's gone down south like. Yeah, Juppy, it's not just about relearning it either. It's not just about, you know, what schematic does what and all the rest of it. It's completely rethinking the way that you play the game. There's quite often I've gone and done something that would have been the norm in the vanilla game, and just had my ass handed to me as a result. It's a hell of a challenge, mate. I'd say. Look at all these bloody bolts I've got here that I don't need. 187 steel. My God. Well, I'll keep those sort of for now. Can the iron crossbow actually use steel bolts or not? Good question. Iron, steel. Yeah, it can. I don't think I'm going to make any more. Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the arse going all the way through that compound bow quest chain. If that... I thought the compound bow was after the repeating crossbow, but that wouldn't make sense, would it? I know you said something as well, didn't I? Can we just check something? Well, hang on then. Let me, recipes. Feathers. What was that you were saying there, Aiken? Remember you can deconstruct the arrows you aren't going to use back to feathers. Oh, ammo stations required. Okay, mate. Nice one. Let me guess, the ammo station requires a decorating station. And let me make a wrench before I forget as well. Which is mechanical parts and... steel, right? How are you doing, Paprika? Did you have a lovely weekend, mate? How's Easter treating you? And we will also make, now I come to think of it, a hunting knife as well. Recipes. Okay. Knife. That is not how you spell knife, is it? Hunting knife. What the hell? Advanced workbench. Knife. Hunting knife. Why is it saying I can't make that? Oh, I need a tool head. What the hell? Tool head. Blade. Tool head blade. Saying I can't make it. Oh, I learnt that. I don't get it. We got the schematic for the hunting knife. Oh, maybe I can. It's because there's no fuel in it, right? Oh, I always forget that. Yeah, there we go. Look, nice one. Oh, what? I don't get it. I don't get that. So although I found a schematic for a hunting blade, I still need to actually unlock the tool head blade somehow. Which I'm going to guess is iron, is it? Iron tool crafting? That's really weird. That's just really weird. Maybe the schematic just lets me repair them? What's that? Sorry, Paprika. Hey, Grum, did you ever play Minecraft? You're on SevTech. Is that SevTech as in Severus? I know nothing about it, mate, but 250 mods assembled into progression. It will take 6 months to complete that. See, that sounds awesome, Paprika. I love Minecraft, dude. Always have done. Absolutely love it, mate. I don't get it. It doesn't say what I unlock when I take iron tools. Normally it will give, you know, it will say like you unlock, you know, iron hoe head or iron pickaxe head. It doesn't actually tell me what I'm going to unlock. And I can't until I hit level 30. But we're not a million... Why am I still dirty? Oh, I've not used it, that's why. Well, that's a bit crap then, to say the least. Let me try and at least repair it. There you go. Bish, bash, bloody bosh, mate. Throw the iron back, steel back. Let's combine that and that with that. 239. That was not cheap to make, guys. Not cheap to make at all. You dislike using the compound bows, so what I did for the quest was knock down the zombie with a crossbow, then finish them with a compound bow. I was thinking something similar, King Kamala. I was thinking of using it for the kill shot myself, and maybe even using those iron arrows that I've got. Yeah, it's a really good idea, because it's only 50 quality, but I don't want to spend the 10 points in it, mate. Cool stuff. I'll see how I get on with that, dude. The ammo station is just normal parts. We'll have a look at that then, Aric. Cheers, bro. You're still in the tutorial after 8 hours of running around with flint stuff. It looks rough, does it, Shelby? See, I still think I need to go back and play vanilla Minecraft and finish it as a game. Before I even start thinking about it. I used to play Feed the Beast. And had a hell of a lot of fun with it. But... I'd like to go back and just see how much vanilla Minecraft has changed, to be fair. It's been a long time, like, since I played it. Read the tooltip of iron tools. Iron tools, tooltip. What, this up here? What are you talking about? There's nothing about what I unlock, mate. Am I missing something, Arican? Just says you unlock iron tool heads. It doesn't say exactly what tool heads I get. Yeah, so it'd be nice just to have a little list so I know, you know, I'm going to get the blades, the pickaxes. It'd be nice to know if I can get the hoe, because I think the hoe is locked behind a class, for example, the farmer class, isn't it? So, what was that thing you were talking about, Eric? An ammo table, wasn't it? Ammo. Is it just called an ammo table or an ammunition table? Ammunition table. It's double M. God, the lag in these menus, mate. Ammunition table. Forged iron, 10 mechanical, and some wood. I wonder if you can smelt iron arrowheads back down. I bet you can, right? Should we make one of those then? Forged iron, mechanical, and wood. Forged iron, mechanical. Ooh. So you reckon I can deconstruct these arrows and then make steel-tipped arrows with them? That would be rather nice, wouldn't it? Take those out, pop those back in there. Where am I going to put the table? I'm going to guess it's a 1x1. What's that? You alright? Hello, Octobly. How you doing, mate? I struggle with Feed the Beast, to be honest, Shelby. I found that complex enough and sufficient deviation to get quite confused at times. Oh, is Tony playing it as well, is he? How's he getting on? Well, I don't think it is all the tool heads, though. And you're missing my point completely, Arakan, so I just won't bother discussing it, mate. Let's drop that down there. Drop that there. That fits in quite nicely, doesn't it? So let's have a go. I wonder if feathers. 144 feathers back out of it. Well, yeah, let's do it, mate. Mad not to, right? Recipes, steel arrows. Oh, shite. No, abort, abort. God damn it. So I can make, that's going to be the next bow class, isn't it? It's going to be the next bow class. Yeah, it's not the same as telling you everything that you get, mate. Bow weaponsmithing. No, it can't be that, can it? It's in arrows, right? Arrows. Yeah, you missed my point completely, Arakan. It's about consistency with the rest of the mod. It doesn't make sense the progression stuff, such as bow crafting, which is specifically around the quality, which then has a subclass for arrow crafting, which lists them, is not consistent with the tool head crafting here. Iron tools should be this, and then there should be a subclass for blades, and those are sequentially unlocked. So you completely missed my point. Take that out and make, because I'm sure you can't make the hoe blade. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that iron hoe is locked behind farmer, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. But again, we will never know because there's no list, is there? Until we get there. Yeah, I can't make arrows unless I've got enough skill points for it. Let's have a quick look. Arrow crafting. So flaming steel, you jammy git. So next one's crossbow, next one's reinforced, and next one's electrified. I'd like to get to electrified and see if they've changed it, because I was quite gutted about those. I felt like they were very hard to get to, but they were very intermittent on the proc, weren't they? Exploding crossbows are unlocked before reinforced arrows. Jesus, I bet they're good then. So we don't need to abort this then, do we? Let's go back to recipes. Steel crossbow bolt, yeah? And that's basically as good as it's going to get, so I don't need to worry about anything else. Let's strip the feathers out. You got a server for Feed the Beast Revelations. There's a bit of mods on that one. Yeah. Found a hoe, it was a nasty one with a lot of rust, so I had to work it slowly to get it working like it used to when it was younger. I had to read between the lines a bit there, mate. Throw those down there. Right, so I will have some more steel crossbow bolts, and it's time to go out. So what's the plan for today? Because today's actually Horde Day, isn't it? Should we go and find a home for this evening? Let's just drink. No, we'll leave that. To 102 wellness. I think we got to 104 before I died horribly last time, didn't I? I'll tell you what we'll do. Because I want to wait for those arrows to be made anyway. Let's go and just do a little bit of digging down the bottom. Just for 5-6 minutes. Get some more stone. And then I can ABC it through for some more flagstone, can't I? Yeah, I know that, friend. I'm not getting involved in discussion because I don't want to repeat what I've just said. It's completely illogical to me. It needs a tooltip that explains that in more detail, in my opinion. Like I said, it's well, I've made my point. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. How's things frantic, Dan? You had a nice weekend, bro. Yeah, I think I remember looking at the reinforced arrows last time in 2.2. I can't remember why we didn't make them, to be honest. Because plastic's not that hard to come by, is it? But oh no, I know why we didn't go reinforced. And in fact, we discussed it, didn't we? It was because the feathers were so easy to get. Because we had 50 chicken coops. So it was pointless me stressing about gathering plastic on a weekly basis. Where it was, in fact, there was a balance issue, wasn't there? Because, yeah, that's actually something you might want to look at, Frantic, then. Pretty much quite early on, you start one-shotting zombies with a headshot. Even with just normal steel arrows. So that meant there was no point going to the reinforced arrows. Because why? Feathers are just so much easier to get. Especially if you've unlocked the chicken coops. So in my last playthrough, I'd never used the reinforced ones, dude. What would be really nice is in Ravenhearst version 3, if they make those plastic ones salvageable. And then it would really be, because I've always said that one of the things I'd love to mod into the game would be like a carbon fiber arrow that you can actually retrieve. Now in Alpha 17, the arrows are actually going to be sticking out of zombies, aren't they? So you can actually make it so there's a chance to retrieve like the plastic ones, the reinforced arrows. That would kind of balance it out quite nicely. It's a tough one, Juppy. It really depends what your focus is going to be. I mean, you might find that Survivor. I would honestly really think about Survivor. But I don't know, if you're playing in a team of people, who knows? But this hunger degradation would be really useful early game. For me, it had to be toolsmiths though. Well, in this it's actually primitive. Primitive there, primitive crafting. You can't really not have that. It's very important. I mean, I'm going to max it out at 5. I will not be going any higher than that because I'm close to 30, which means I'll unlock iron tools. And the other stuff is obviously sexual Tyrannosaurus is always nice to have. More stamina, you can run away quicker, or at least for longer. And minus 69er, which again, it's all about stamina, stamina, stamina. But in this, my first skill points outside of that norm went into storage, Juppy. Basic storage. It cost me 10 points, but I couldn't function without it, mate. I can't do it, dude. Yeah, I know that, LMG. Everyone keeps telling me the same thing, but no one's actually seeing my point, so I'm just not going to bother. Yeah. Thanks, LMG. Yeah, whatever. Cheers, bro. It's not in the keeping with the normal way that things are done in the game. So, and it's not a problem. It's not even a criticism. I'm just saying it feels inconsistent in the way that it does it. Those skills are all about quality, not unlocking unlocks. And that's all I'm saying. It's not even a big issue, mate. Yeah, again, you're completely missing my point, Frantic, Dan. List them in that case. Let us know what we're unlocking. It just says heads. We don't even know what heads are, you know? Just because, you see, everyone here is probably looking at it from the point of view of somebody that's played the game before. To a newcomer to Ravenhearst, what does it unlock? Hoes, hammerheads, blades. Put them as a separate skill. Let's work our way through them. Or list the bloody lot in the tooltip. All the other skills like that, it only improves repairs, quality, etc. It's a deviation from the norm, and it just sticks out like a sore thumb. No, you completely missed my point, Eric. No, you can't. No. Jesus Christ. If you come in here, yeah, and you go to toolsmithing, right? So iron tools, yeah, which goes up. It increases your crafting quality, right? Go back to bow crafting, yeah? Bow crafting. You go up, you spend points in it. And what does bow crafting do? All bow crafting does is increase your quality of tools. Yeah? That's all it does. And there's 101 skills like that do that. All it does, reduce crafting time and increase quality. That is exactly what iron tools is doing. Yeah? That is exactly what, even in this mod, primitive tools are doing. Yeah? But all of a sudden, iron tools unlocks all the weapon heads. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. List them. I don't know what iron unlocks. I see your point, because I know, you know, if you go to primitive, I can kind of get the point that primitive presumably unlocks. Does it unlock iron or anything? Does it unlock? It's just basics. It even says, look, include wooden bow, bone shiv, stone axe, stone shovel. As a newcomer, you kind of know it's all there, don't you? So all I'm saying is, just list them. Just unlist exactly what you're going to get. It's just a little consistency thing. It's not broken. It's not bust. It's not an issue. It just feels like it. Yeah, I've never. The reason I'm saying it is because we've never had to make a blade, have we? We've never actually had to make a tool. I mean, can we go to tools? Yeah, look, we've never had to make these different blades and hammerheads and hoes and things, and just give us a little heads up on what it is that we're moving towards. It's literally like a tooltip thing, or even unlock them behind like the arrows where you've got subclasses. Like I said, it's not even an issue. It was over in 3 seconds in my head. You got 60. Oh, so you kill zombies and mine like sexual Tyrannosaurus then. Sexual Tyrannosaurus is a definite must-have. In fact, now I've just spent all that going back over the same thing I just spent 10 minutes talking about. Let's go and get the whatsits. Let's get the steel arrowheads. Let's go and find a new horde base. I don't know what the level cap is in Ravenhearst. I genuinely don't know. I think it's upped, isn't it? But having said that, it's so slow to gain in levels. I just have no idea. What did I max out at on the last server? Why have I only got 30? Because we haven't got any. Whoa. I actually made them in there. Has that cost me anything? Ooh, I might not got any experience points for crafting all those arrows. But you're not right, unfortunately, Arakin. It's just a difference of opinion, and I'm seriously not going to talk about it anymore, dude. I was not level. I don't even know where I was, to be honest, mate. I can't remember my last level in Ravenhearst 2.2. Yeah, we were 360 hours into it. I don't think I even got to level 80, did I? I'm sure we were looking forward to level 80 as a big unlock, weren't we? It's 200 in this, is it? You get more points per level up as you get higher in the level. So it does cap at 200. They did have a subclass for tool heads in 2, did they? Yeah. I can't remember. I just know something feels off about it, and like I said, it's not a massive thing. It's not even a criticism. I'm just saying it stood out like a sore thumb for me. That it just doesn't seem consistent with everything else that they've done. Steel arrowheads. So you're out of fuel, aren't you? Ooh, careful. Well, we don't need that much. Christ almighty, we really need 10 seconds on the clock just to get that little bit out, and then presumably steel arrowheads. 3. Let's just make them. Let's just do it, because I'm not going to need steel for anything else, am I? 4 minutes on the clock. Scrap that. Never going to use it. Right, we need a new POI. So that's the one we have been going to. So should we go and try that one out? There's no way I'm staying in that one tonight, guys. It's absolutely just mullered. It's 10 arrows per 1 plastic. I'll try them this time around. It's just that the thing with that is I know it's going to be a resource that's going to degrade. But what's the difference? What's the point? Again, Frantic, like I said, I can only go on my experience on the last server. By the time I got to the point where I could use those reinforced bolts, I'd got essentially an infinite supply of feathers, or near as damn it, without any downtime. I got the farm up for the wheat seeds and the corn. And there's no benefit to using the reinforced bolts because everything was getting one-shotted. Do you see my point? So why bother making reinforced when I've got feathers? Because the feathers are literally handed to me, you know, twice a week. And that's all I mean. There was no benefit to me using the plastics. In fact, the only time I used the plastics, mate, was if I had to take down something that was big. So I did for a little while keep like, I think we had a little stack of 60 on us, didn't we, while we were testing them. So I used them for things like the, what was he called? Oh, no, but even that became a moot point, didn't it, in the end? Because the sniper rifle used to take them down in one shot. The treasure one. You know, the dude with the big afro, Frantic fan. Feathers just give it up twice a week. Just adding to me on a plate. She's good like that. What are you like? Yeah. Again, yeah, it's not even a criticism. I'm just saying that there was no point in me going reinforced. You got a new mouse, have you, fella? God, blimey. Let's see how many steel crossbow bolts a cow takes now. This is where I find out this thing doesn't work or explodes in a big heap of springs and things in my face. Yeah, this will do for a new horde house while we try and get the... I have to remember, because I'm sort of in this blind panic now of trying to get out and get things, because we're actually now quite viable in combat, aren't we? You know, we've got a much better crossbow coming on board now. We've got the steel tips. It feels like this should be scavenging stage, but actually I really need iron in order to make the iron bars for the mosh pit. That really needs to be my #1 focus, because the mosh pit is worth its weight in gold to me in terms of weekly experience for Horde Night. These cows are serious hardcore. Get out of here, you knobber. God damn, dude. Jesus. Oh, Kaiser, thank you so much, mate. Thank you very much for the sub, Kaiser. I know you said you'd do it. Used your prime. Thank you so much, Kaiser. I know you've mentioned it a couple of times now, mate. Thank you very much, my darling. Let's get some sub love in chat for Kaiser. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it. Was that how many it was, Discos? 10. Jesus. To be honest, it didn't feel like there was any difference to the iron arrowheads, to be fair. In fact, let's just... There's a zombie kicking about. Let's go and see how many actual arrowheads these buggers take. Are we still on 3, are we? Even with the upgraded crossbow? Yeah, we are. Jesus. Oh! My first single shot decapitation, I think. Boom! We'll take more of them, please. Right, it's going properly. The reason I wanted to get here early today because I want to fully loot this house. Because there's going to be sod all left of it in the morning, isn't there? And we're going to get, well, unless I die in the next few minutes, we should have spitting zombie policemen tonight, shouldn't we? Yeah, they're really hard to get the sweet spot on it. It's like you have to aim just underneath their nose, but I'm not sure whether there's probably a better... I'm not sure if we're actually getting headshots on the cows, which might be why it's taking so long. But if I shoot at the head, as in between the eyes, you know, the forehead area, it seems to auto miss every time. So I always aim just that little bit lower, and it seems to be the sweet spot to at least connect with them. I don't know, Ocean, but people die to pigs, so I'm not going to muck about with a cow. The reason I don't muck about with cows, mate, I saw a cow take down a biker zombie. Now, the biker zombies are one of the hardest for me to take down in terms of the raw hit points that they have. So for a cow to take down a biker zombie, they must pack at least a reasonable punch. So stay the hell away from them, mate, would be my suggestion. Yeah, that was 2.2 frantic then, yeah. I just think the plastic ones maybe could just do something a little bit more unique about them, and maybe Alpha 17, like I said, would be the perfect example where you could, you know, maybe have reinforced, you know, the scrap plastic ones, make them quite hard to make them much more harder to make, in fact, and have them as retrievable, you know, even if it was just like 20% chance of retrieving one of these special plastic arrows from a zombie corpse. It gives you an incentive to use them, doesn't it? Oh, that's not good. Get out of there, Grim. I would normally have risked that for a biscuit. I'm glad I did that. Came back with goodies then, Mark. The Corsair mouse. Which one did you get, dude? Thanks ever so much, Kaiser. Thank you very, very much, mate. We'll probably do the horde, I think, so we probably will get the horde done, I reckon. Or shall we? I don't know. I don't know. What time does the horde start in real life? It's 2:30 now, isn't it? Come on, can you not fire me, dart? Oh my god. That was not a headshot. Risking it. Don't risk it, bro. We've definitely got more around, haven't we? They're going to be in the loft space by the looks. Whoa! Cheeky! Right, let's go and clear upstairs. Is this the same house as the other one we had? I think it is, isn't it? Same layout, yeah? Just looks smaller from a distance. Yeah, so it sounds about right, I reckon. So, which would mean coming straight into it tomorrow, wouldn't it? Yeah, it looks like the case, like so, Frank, if the cows take damage or engage with a zombie, they just become perma-hostile and they'll start chasing you. I noticed it in today's stream because we spoke about it last time, didn't we? So if a cow is standing there doing nothing, you can get near it. But if a zombie gets near it or attacks it or anything, it goes into like a hostile mode, and it actually left the zombie and came to me, didn't it, earlier? I think the problem with it is it's another script to be running, so I should imagine it's just yet more performance hit frantic. Because we did have something very similar that we tweaked with HAL 9000's mod in Alpha 14, as part of the turret stuff we were working on. But it means you've got that you're essentially having to actually add something to the loot box, which makes it very, very difficult. So the only way to do it was to actually have the script linked to the arrows actually staying in the zombies as pin cushions. I don't think it's viable just yet, really, or would be a lot of work for get more ammo types, and let's be honest, we've probably got enough. I probably will have a look at the electrifying stuff, though. When we get that far. I'd love to be able to have a close to 100% proc on that, to be fair. Because I think it would be very tactical. Make them really hard to make, but have an electrical arrow, you know, bang, that's it. You know, if I'm in a panic, I hit him anywhere, and it's just enough to freeze the bugger. You know, it's I think that could be pretty cool. As long as you're not carrying around stacks and stacks of the damn things. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, Dan. Are you talking about cows or bulls? We've had both of them chase me, dude. Oh, no, hang on. The black and white... No, the black and white one break off. Oh, no, hang on. No, you're right, actually, Jack. Sorry, Dan. Yeah, the black and white ones did run away, didn't they? In fact, they're really easy to kill. They only took 2 shots thinking about it, Dan. So it's like you said, I mean, we need to start thinking them of as bulls for the brown ones and cows for the black ones. Is that right? And the cows run away. The black and white cows will retreat. Is that what you're saying, yeah? Because that is what's happening. Well, I've actually looted everything completely. Even in the duffel bag. No, you're right, Dan. No. I'm sorry, I misread what you said there, dude. No, yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I'm 100% certain the cows... I've seen 2 cows today, and they both legged it. And I was really surprised. I think the one took two arrows to take down. I think another one took a couple more, but, yeah. They definitely leg it. You right, Blake, you late? Well, that's the beauty of this game, Blaze. You know, you can play it according to your own needs and desires, can't you? Lots and lots of people play on it on a huge, excuse me, a hugely upped loot chance as well, don't they? Like, significantly so. Still taking me 3 shots, guys, typically, isn't it? I'm quite surprised by that. I genuinely thought we'd start to see... I mean, we've seen one like instant decapitation, but that's definitely not the norm as such, is it? God damn, we're going to have another Horde night where I'm not particularly viable in terms of gaining XP, unfortunately. We need to get that mosh pit up and running. It might be worth me just literally spending a couple of days just digging, get as much iron as we can, because we're down near bedrock now, so I think we need to come up about 10-12 blocks like we used to, grab ourselves an iron node. But no, in fact, no, that's a really bad idea. Iron's really crap, innit? My tools just do not get through iron. We'd be better off mining stone and getting the iron as surplus, as a bonus, because then at least we can be ABC crafting, can't we? For the flagstone. Damn, that wind is loud, man. Electric arrows are hard to make. Yeah, they're not, because you have to have a battery, don't you, to scrap if it's still the same as the Watsits. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't know if there is a proc chance on it, or if sometimes, you know, the game just doesn't recognise it. But I do know in 2.2 it was really hit and miss for me. I think you're right. Probably about 30 arrows or whatever it was. And we tried it on a few. We tried headshots, we tried body shots, and it was just really erratic if we get the electric proc. And it didn't last long either. I wouldn't mind making them like almost impossible to make, to be honest. You know, it's just one of those things you use in an emergency. Yeah, that's right, Arakan. Yeah, I was saying a couple of streams back when was it the Legolas skill? And I noticed a massive degradation in my decapitation when I took Legolas Arakan. It's almost like it's like the decapitation rate became the dismemberment rate. So whereas like you said, around that sort of mid 50 with around a 300 quality bow, I was getting like almost guaranteed headshots, explosions, decapitation with a headshot. Very, 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 very rarely would it not. And you know, if that was the case, I could put it down to me having actually not registered as a headshot. And then I took Legolas, which is supposed to up the dismemberment rate, and immediately I started not getting 100% decapitations, and not only that, I was very rarely getting dismemberments as well. So I'm going to stay away from Legolas this time around. It took me nearly another, I think, 20 to 25 in bow skill to offset whatever damage had been done by that miscalculation. I mean, I did get over it. But I had to increase not only my bow quality, but also my... Shit, you know what I've not got on me, don't you? Where's that little chicken gone? I just saw a little chicken somewhere. Where's he gone? So nice having that, guys. So nice. It's a bit chilly, actually, isn't it? Legolas isn't decap though, is it? Legolas is a dismemberment, mate. Yeah, let me just double check that's not a change though. I mean, is that a change? Yeah, that's literally what I've just been saying. Sorry, Frantic Dan. Legolas is... Ah, so it says dismember or decapitate now. I swear it used to be dismemberment only, didn't it? Is that what they've done to fix it then, Frantic Dan? Cool. Cool, that's awesome then. You're right, Buckshot, how you doing, bro? You're really enjoying Ravenhearst, but it's really grindy. I'm starting to get frustrated with it. It takes so many hours to take down a zombie. If you're just starting off, no chance for it. But I was saying this to Juppy earlier, mate. You've got to forget everything you know about the game, dude. If you're engaging zombies like that, then you're doing it wrong, dude. I don't mean that horribly, bro, because I've had to play the same way myself. You see that POI there, Andy? Normally, you'd see that POI and think, yeah, I'm going to head over there and I'm going to loot it. You can't in Ravenhearst early on, dude. You've really, really got to be ready. There is no point taking that. You need 100 arrows to take one of these things down. Even an isolated POI, dude. Don't feel bad about it. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that it is brutal, mate. Taking down the sleepers in there and clearing the area of the stragglers, it can take you like a lot of arrows, dude. So don't expect to get a lot done in a day, mate. You know, if I get 2 POIs cleared in the first week, I'd probably be happy with that, mate. And also hit and run tactics. This is much more about shoot and scoot. I will breach the door and literally run in, try and get around to the kitchen. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I will just loot this and get the hell out, mate. All I'm after is a cooking pot or a jam jar or something, Buckshot. And what you do is you don't engage the zombies. Just only engage when you absolutely have to. In other words, if you want to completely clear a POI, then you're going to obviously have to take them down. But bear in mind, you're going to need 100 plus arrows to do it. Did you just completely rethink everything you do in the game? It's just beyond what we know, mate. It's an absolute freaking nightmare, dude. But in a really fun way, Andy. I think once you get your head around that you're not being bad and you're not being slow. Most of your time needs to be spent gathering food, dude. Hit and run tactics on kitchens. Taking down, you know, zombies that are around your house, prioritize them. You know, you don't want zombies around your home. Use those zombies where you use your arrows on a daily basis while you're gathering wood and clay and all the basics you need early on in the game. And those zombies hopefully will have a little bit of food as well. But yeah, there's no more clearer POI, go and loot it and move on to the next one, dude. Even now I don't do that, mate. So to be fair, you know, I'm really picking and choosing what I'm hitting. You're right, Synergy Torture. And thank you for the follow, Batboy Alf. Batboy Alf, was it? Batboy. Ravenhearst version 3 we're using here. How much of a cooldown has the Raven command got? Oh my god, Jesus Christ, I wonder what the hell that was then. Not long. Just a minute or so, I think. So, is it not working again? Yeah, I'm sure the Legolas skill didn't used to mention. I'm sure it used to say dismemberment only. That's all it said. But I even said to people on the server, I mean, we tested it, didn't we? It wasn't a case of like, oh, you know, just a bit of bad luck. We said to people on the server after I'd taken that first point in Legolas, do not take Legolas. Because it's massively reduced my my decapitation rate. But I think the decapitation rate was way out of whack, man. Like I said, I mean, I wasn't even like early mid-game and I was getting guaranteed headshots. It was, that's all everyone was speaking about in chat, wasn't it? Like, what the hell are you doing to get that? And it was like, nothing really. Then I took Legolas specifically to take down, because we was obviously just starting to get our higher game stage by that point. So I thought, well, the dismemberment chance is going to be really good to take out the legs. But if I got like a 15-20% chance, and then that was when Legolas was maxed out, you know, and it should have been more closer to 30, I think, like 30-40% on maxed out Legolas, I think. Raven's just not working again. I just don't know then. It must be because of that URL for some reason. I just don't get it. I just don't get that at all. It must be Twitch blocking the bot. But why would Twitch do that? It just doesn't make sense, does it? Probably getting the bot timed out for spamming Raven. I don't get that at all. None of the other commands seem to have the same issue, do they? What I might do, I might take off the timed one. What I'll do for tomorrow, I'll remove the timed Raven that pops up every now and again, in case that is somehow blocking the manual one. That could be an issue. What's that? Jack's hated that bows decapped almost 100% of the time. Yeah. It definitely looks like something's changed with that Legolas skill, Frantic. Combining dismemberment and decapitation. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, Andy, you know, it's a very different mod, innit? And it is brutally punishing, bro. You know, I'll be the first to admit that. I've had a hell of a time with this thing, mate. I've genuinely had to just, like, slow the hell down, you know. Even like a little day like this today is worth its weight in gold to me, you know. I'm not using a huge amount of arrows. I'm stockpiling some more feathers for later on next week. I'm getting some more yucca, which is just handy to have as a backup. You've been loving Far. See, this is why, because you've been pewing in Far Cry 5 Buckshot, and then trying to play Ravenhearst, where a crossbow bolt is like gold dust, mate. You haven't left the first region. You got like 10 or 15. Oh, nice one, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. Just keep clearing them, Shelby. Eventually, you will clear the area. And the other thing, Shelby, if you notice, I'm moving around this place quite a lot. We've come a fair distance from the other POI, so I think it's over there, is it? Where is the POI? We're spending the night, guys. Shit, I've lost it. Yeah, what you'll notice, if I stand here for a few minutes, Shelby, I'll have zombies everywhere, mate. Just keep moving. It's the same thing as Far Cry 5. If I'm going to pop myself on a raid, that'll be it. I'll have Peggies everywhere. In this, I'll have zombies everywhere. Was that the one we just cleared? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, it must be. And the difference is, Shelby, don't forget, I mean, I don't know how far into the game you are, but it is only taking me 3 bolts to take one down. And that's what I was saying to Andy then a minute ago. Part of the problem you've got is, if this was early game, I mean, you can see them over here, look. Slowly coming in. If I come here, you know, week 1, it can literally take me 15 minutes to clear the house. That means I'm static. I'm making noise opening containers. I'll start getting more zombies coming in. It's starting now to get more in and out, in and out. You know, it only takes me 3 shots if I hit to take down a zombie. That's a big difference from 7, 8, 9 arrows that it can be early on in the game. So we're just clearing them a lot quicker, giving them less chance to respawn around us. Oh, it's so well balanced, honestly. You start feeling the difference the second you've got a few skill points behind you. You know, the all important one for me is that storage one. Get that storage bloody thing done. It just seems to make the rest of the game just... Inventory is so important in this game. You're so much more efficient with a good inventory system, and it doesn't have to be elaborate. I mean, there's much better systems than the one I've got. They're probably like even simpler, but you know, I get in, I drop it off, I know what I need to focus on. It's very different to Undead Legacy. I mean, Undead Legacy, you know, you can be sitting there scratching your head, what do I take, what don't I take, and you know, that adds a whole new dynamic to the game. In this, you know what you need. And with the bigger backpack mods, you can normally carry pretty much everything you want. My biggest difference right now, which you'll be struggling with early game, as I was, horrendously so, is stamina. I can just get from A to B quicker. Early game, you are moving slow. You're having to take your time. That's giving the zombies more chance to spot you know, and zoom in on you. Yeah, we were hearing about this, Frantic, about the POI changes. It's kind of a shame they've had to do it, but if that's the price we have to pay to get the game not crashing a server or throwing up errors, then, you know, it's got to be done, innit, mate? You're right, Pyro. What was that? Pyro? Pyrithros. Yeah, use melee. Yeah, can you? In fact, look, I just picked up a nice katana, which is... they're supposed to be very, very powerful from what I remember. I just don't like melee, dude. I find it overpowered in close combat, like in the POIs. And then that's not this mod, that's just the base game. And I actually just prefer the range combat, dude. I like my crossbows and my bows. Always have done. It's the reason I started playing the game, to be honest. Shooting zombies with a crossbow. What's better than that? Yeah, that's it, Juppy. Yeah. I mean, early game as well. I mean, if you're chopping a rock down like this here, don't just chop a rock. Be moving. Be looking around all the time. They will be on you in seconds, mate. And I don't mean just going round the block once every few seconds. I mean constantly spin around the goddamn thing. You cannot afford to get caught. You just cannot afford that stun. Has he decided if he's doing Horde Night? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll get it finished. We'll do it. Oh my god, is he still alive? Stay down, bro. Scrap, take. I'm almost tempted to run home very quickly and drop this lot off, and then we'll have an empty backpack. Reckon we can make it? Back when I started playing this in Alpha 5, honestly the game was a mess. It was not the best game in the world. But for those of us that played it regularly, we played it because we saw something. So something really rare in gaming, which was that really shit game. But that really shit game that had some serious potential. It was janky. Performance was bad. Some of the core concepts weren't particularly well implemented. It did. I mean, the game looked bad. It was not the sort of game that people looked at and went, "Ooh, that looks interesting." The first thing people said was, "This looks like shit." It really did look like a pair of cobblers back then, mate, I tell you. But like I said, I kept coming back to it all the time because there was just something inherently fun about shooting zombies in a Minecraftian style voxel-based world. And I look at the game now, and it's just mind blowing what they've achieved. You know, it's not happened overnight. You know, it's taken them a long time to get there, but my God, are they getting there? Way above and beyond any other devs, in my opinion, that are playing about with this genre. Hey, Arican, are you in chat still, mate? I got something that'll make you just sit down if I tell you this if you're there, mate. You like to stab him in the eye, do you? Well, you can, like I said, you can I'm not sure what to call you, mate. Pyrophorus. It sounds like a Greek god, Pyrophorus. I spin around rocks like a stripper trying to make rent at the end of the month. You still in chat then, bro, yeah? It's, did you read JB's comment in his Discord, Arican? I did post it up in ours. Oh, it's so funny, mate. Someone criticised the game saying, in fact, they weren't even being that horrible. They just have, someone says, you know, is there much content in the game? And someone in their Discord posted up, oh, it's still very much a walking simulator. And JB got his knickers in a twist, and he feels it's very derogatory to the dev team. And I quote, what, oh shit, I'm going to get it wrong now. He said something along the lines of, the concept or the implementation of ideas in the game as it is has been achieved or hasn't been achieved by other games out there that have been in development twice as long, which puts it at 8 years, with twice the development, 10 times the development team size. So he's saying Survive the Nights has got more content in it at the minute than a game somewhere, some imaginary game that doesn't exist, that has been in development for twice as long, so 8 years, with 10 times the dev team, which is 50 devs. I died, mate. I just absolutely died when I read it. I just can't, you couldn't make it up anymore, could you? I thought Odem Games owned the best reward for utter nonsense. It is great. I thought it was great, yeah. Pyrophorus. I like it. It doesn't quite roll off my tongue yet, though, mate. You had to load your POI sleeper blocks to keep it in the mod. It's still not a POI to be taken lightly, and it's best to be cleared out with at least 2 people who are well-equipped and high-level character. Oh, what's yours, Frantic Dan? What's your POI, then? Take care, Kaiser. Look after yourself, mate. Let me just throw all this away, otherwise we won't make it back, guys. Organics. Yeah, we did alright there, guys. Got a couple of healing elements. I'm actually gonna do that and pop those in there, I think. A nice cheeky little gun. Oh no, I won't be able to get to the shop. Oh guys, major catastrophe. I have to quit. I've just realized, otherwise I can't make it to the shop. Or is it? No, because it's Bank Holiday Monday and he shuts. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh guys, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot it was Bank Holiday. For a minute I thought it was Sunday, so I thought I know we'll be okay. I'm gonna have to call it there, guys, and I hope to God we can get on like at a good time tomorrow. Oh, God, Kaiser's gonna kill me. Let me shut the server down straight away. There's no one on the server, is there? I just get an okay from everyone in chat? Oh, I feel really bad. I said we were going to do it, but otherwise I literally will miss the shop, and I need milk and all sorts because we were away yesterday and everything. Oh, I feel really bad for that. I'm so sorry. I promise we'll be back on tomorrow anyway. I mean, what is it tomorrow? It's Tuesday, isn't it? So, oh, I feel like a right letdown. He actually now stays. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding you on this one. He actually stays open till about 1:15 now because he knows that my stream finishes at 3 o'clock. He actually hangs around so I can get down there because every Sunday I do it. I just hope he's done the same today because I know he said he was working bank holiday. Well, the same day on today as he does on a Sunday. Let's hope so. I'll dash. Guys, girls, seriously, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all being here today. It's been a wonderful stream. I did take yesterday out to go and do some family stuff, so it's been really nice to come back to a warm welcome. It's been a fun stream, really fun stream. Cracking mod. Remember, can't bring it up right now, but Ravenhearst version 3.0, absolutely brilliant. You know, consider it, and do consider donating to the boys and girls that make it. I'm sure even $1 here and $1 there would be very much appreciated by them all. I'm saying that I don't get any of it. I'm not here to, you know, I'm not trying to skim off the top or anything. It's such a good mod, and I'd love to see them keep developing it. They've had a huge hiccup over this weekend with some issues with some POIs, and that, you know, they've spent their bank holiday trying to fix stuff while we're sitting here enjoying it. So, if you, like I said, even if it's just $1, £1, whatever you can give them, I'm sure it'd be hugely appreciated. On that note, thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the bits, the follows, the donations. Insane. We unlocked yet another emote today. Thank you for the gifted subs as well. Cheers for that, Arica. And the bits, again, the support continues to be overwhelming. Please come and join us on Discord, !Discord in chat. We'll get you a link to our Discord server. You don't need to be a sub or anything to participate on that. It's a free-for-all. We are bringing online a sub server around middle of this week. I'm going to assume a lot of you that want to play on that will be interested in Ravenhearst, so we probably won't take it live until the new update rolls out. It will be separate to the stream server, which is the one that I play on daily. Anyone, you don't need to be a sub to join us for that. You know, as long as you're a regular player in our community, there's no paywall or anything there. You can just jump on, even if it's just for a couple of hours here and there. The stream server stays exactly the same as it is. If you want to know when the streams go live, !Twitter in chat. I'd be very appreciative if you followed there, because I do know yet again last week I had a few of you notify me that the Twitch notifications weren't going out. !Twitter. Link to our Twitter feed. I always tweet out a few minutes before we go live. And if you want to, join us on YouTube, !YouTube, where we upload a lot of our information. And the reason I'm saying that, I've actually met some really cool people on YouTube last week. A few of you were commenting on the videos who don't get a chance to watch the VODs live and probably don't know much about Twitch. And I've got to know a few of you over there, and it's been really good fun. So thank you for the comments and the thumbs up over there. It's an interesting other social area that I've never really participated in. So big shout out to you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm sorry I've had to call it like that. I just suddenly realised, oh my god, I've still got stuff I've got to go and do. We'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow is Tuesday. I'll try and make sure we'll run. Absolutely no way will we be on later than 10 o'clock. All right. If anything possibly affects that, I'll let you know via Discord. I'm gonna dash. Thank you all so much. I'll do Stream Legends now, really quickly, Advina. It's such a mad rush.